Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabel. We're a group of gamers just like you play Dungeons and Dragons for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy, and I am joined by the intrepid Seekers! Seekers!
First Seeker! Not you! I'm just kidding.
Not
you
you.
are. We love you.
That's Taylor.
And Taylor!
I'm
in the room, guys.
I'm in the room.
Range of danger.
So, gang, you will notice this is actually, I think, one of our largest games, especially in the new dungeon. So we're going to try to keep the game moving. We are joined by Ashley Billiams, or Taylor, from Minnesota. We left the game kind of on a cliffhanger last time with the big reveal for Jamie's character.
Yes.
Pretty stoked about that. I'm really excited to play. It's been 2 weeks. We just got back from Gen Con. We've been gaming for a week, so I'm a little exhausted. But we're going to give this our best shot. We finally have Kevin back. He's been gone for like 6 games.
I know, it's weird.
All consecutive.
Yeah. We thought he was. We thought he quit, really.
I haven't played since January.
Oh, man. Super busy. But we get to see Torque hopefully tonight. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Pay your request.
All right.
So you get to see Cookies first.
I know. Well,
Soupy?
maybe.
Soupy.
I love Soupy. So we have a huge announcement tonight. Tonight's episode is actually sponsored by Dice Goblin. Can we get that sponsor up? Not the video, but the sponsor up. Technomancer.
Here.
Awesome. Dice Goblin.
Dice Goblin.
All right,
Dice Goblins in disguise.
I have 3 dice right now.
What you want to do, we actually have an affiliate link. So if you buy dice using the affiliate link, you'll actually be helping both us and Dice Goblin out. They are offering dice for specific class-based goblins. Their artwork is awesome. We'll be showing some of it in the stream down on the lower corner. So you can check that out. But they reached out to us. They wanted us to sponsor it. We loved it. Trash King particularly loves his Dice
That mean
Goblin.
he comes back today?
No, he doesn't come back today. I wish. Great Trash King. So, secrets. So Trash King specifically loves these, but you can get dice. They are actually already funded. So that's a huge congratulations, guys. It's a huge deal. So definitely check them out, though. Get in on the affiliate. Like I said, you buy their Dice Goblin dice. You help us out, you help them out, and they look really great. I specifically want to call out that I think the artwork on them is really cool. I don't know if the rest of the players have seen them, but check them out. They're really, really, really cool. And when they launch, we will be playing with them. So we're all going to get some Dice Goblin dice, and we'll show those off when we get them in.
Heck
So
yeah.
super excited. With that, let's go ahead and roll their video. Thank you so much for sponsoring us.
Woo!
All right, we're back. Woo! Long video, I know, but no, super cool. You only got to see 4 of them. There are a lot more classes, and they're going to be unlocking more as you as they do better in the Kickstarters.
Wonderful.
Yeah, right.
All right, gang, that's enough announcements. Let's get into some gameplay. So it is Tuesday night.
Let's
go! Welcome back.
Hello.
All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and jump right into tonight's game. If you are lost and you've not seen what's going on, check us out on YouTube, podcasts, Twitch, everywhere. All our
Do it.
episodes are up. There's 31 episodes. That's like 120 hours of content.
And if you
That's
really,
like
that's a lot of
several
hours.
weeks.
And if you
a lot of
really
hours.
like us, watch them all on each different service.
Yes.
Oh, like thousands of hours.
Send
Do
us
it
money.
because you love us.
You can do that too.
Don't buy
We
anything,
don't
just
really
send us
have
money.
any way for you to
Please.
do that, but you
We're
can buy
desperate.
our.
Yeah, he is young.
That's right.
He's not economically savvy.
Who, me?
He spent all his money on magic.
No, I didn't.
Let's
Yeah.
play some
Who doesn't?
Dungeons and Dragons.
I have a mustache.
Our game last took place with you unlocking the Raven, the Crow amulet.
Yes.
A little bit of background of what's happened. The heroes went on a 3-year sojourn. Many of them went to different parts of the world, but 2 of them, David and Elric, returned with 2 halves of a crow amulet. This thing seemed to call out to them as though it were fate.
Wow.
They brought it back. They brought it back, and when they placed it together, they realized that it could open, but it needed to have a key. The key turned out to be Clara and Vinar Lorn. Both of their ring signets opened, and when combined, unlocked the amulet. Begging some questions. How is Vinar Lorn connected to the Queen of Crows? Secondly, when Clara opened it, she received a vision of darkness. Shadows poured out of the amulet, killing the grass around the heroes. But she saw a vision of Janella, a character from our last campaign and the first vocal utterances of the Queen of Crows speak to her. You felt like you were drowning, you felt like you were dying, and yet she said, "Find me. There is much you need to know." Our game begins with Clara floating off the ground, shaking, her eyes rolling to the back of her head. The amulet shuts. All of the dark light and shadows immediately flash out, pulling themselves back into the amulet as you fall, with one level of exhaustion back to the ground. Breathing heavily, you feel scared. You take a deep gasp of air as though you haven't breathed in almost 2 minutes. What do you do?
John.
Yeah.
Take a
So.
long rest. You can't
Right.
be.
You can't be exhausted for this game.
I take 20 for a long rest.
Guys, this is her moment.
Exhausted is scary.
We're back.
Beware.
All
Beware.
right. So. Sorry, you're right. There's someone out there. Vinar. She spoke to me.
Vinar has immediately come to your aid and is holding your head up, looking down at you. He brushes your hair out of your face. Clara, are you all right?
I don't know what I saw. I felt like I couldn't breathe. There was darkness.
You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay now.
The twilight that has hung over the sky seems to lighten. You see all of the royal guard. They have moved in and they are
This is the road guard.
yeah. They have
Oh,
all
they are
in
annoying.
like in
Yes.
every other one has
Or
lit a
annoying them
torch.
more?
Like that.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
I'm
Keep the
okay.
darkness at bay. In the distance, bokeh out, kind of in a blur, you see the great city of Garifon aflame
Yes.
as a beacon of light to usher the flame of Garifon
That
home.
was amazing. My favorite scene.
The roar of fire can be heard even at this distance because they have lit so much kindling.
What?
You should watch the show.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Lyra Vinar, I think the Queen of Crows, she spoke to me. She said, "Come find me. There's much that we need to know."
Who is this Queen of Crows?
I don't know. I was told about her. Apparently she was like a sister to my mother, and she has the same crest that you have. Vinar.
I can correct this bird woman.
Why is he him?
He's so moody.
Oh.
No, he's just moody.
He's having a hard time with the nepotism that he's dealing with.
With Vish.
He's very disappointed in Vish.
Right.
Did she give you any direction or clues of how to find her?
No, it was pitch black. I felt like I was drowning in
He
it.
shakes you slightly. Anything at all.
Why?
Why is he this character?
He's an NPC. He doesn't talk like that.
Venerees.
Beanie my
Okay,
boy.
I'll go back to Vinar's normal voice, which is just normal. Anything at all.
Same thing.
No, it's less moody. I put less grunge into it.
Right.
I felt it.
I felt.
It feels different.
It
here.
feels different here, and thusly you
I
sense,
felt it too.
You sense it.
Clara, I feel like this sounds really important. On another note, you've gotta regrow all these hop fields. We have way too many people pissed about land right now. So when we figure this out, can you please do that?
At this moment, two of the guards, seeing that the situation has not quite resolved, immediately come up and put their arms on your shoulder. Get back, Your Majesty! And two are now in front of you and Clara, and one of them hits the amulet out of your hand with the torch.
Stand down.
No, this is very important. It's fine.
It's
Your
fine.
Majesty, we have to get you out! They begin to pull you back. Like
No.
4 of them.
Aren't they just in an open field?
Yeah.
Yeah. Enough.
They start like failing.
It's
Yes,
fine.
they do. You see, some of them are like approached with the shields and they're like closing it. The amulet is dark. It's dark magic. Get
Hey.
the paladins! And one of the guys just rides off toward the city. Golden Inquisition!
Is it like a bell? Ting.
I promise you, it's fine.
A flare goes up.
There are no more danger. This is not dangerous.
Lyra, this seems a bit excessive.
It is extremely excessive.
Oh my god.
I know it might seem that way, Clara, but he points toward the burning academy in the middle of the city that is still smoking.
I don't.
like-
I
the city is
think
literally
I
on
think
fire.
that the magic has subsided. I think we're okay
Yeah,
now.
we are fine. It's fine. The only issue here are that the hop field is destroyed.
You look calm, you have diffused the situation, but I want to just visually express that she is now surrounded by at least 10 troops. They are now separated by about 10 feet. She's like, guys, it's totally fine, and the rest of the group is aside, but they are all like turtled around her.
We're just
Like that.
watching.
They have like their spears out, like they're still jabbing.
Does level 1 exhaustion, that doesn't like
Disadvantage
spells,
on-
right?
No, disadvantage on all ability
Checks. Okay.
So initiative,
You're just tired.
perception.
You're tired.
You sleep, it'll come back.
Just go to bed.
I thought level 1 exhaustion was the
It's
one
been
that
a,
just
it's been a
goes
very
on.
long day.
Well, if you try to like counter a spell,
Is there anything else you'd like to do at this moment of slight hyperbole?
Right? I don't-
What is excessive? What is excessive hyperbole?
nah, it's not enough.
A Susal.
Vinar, I don't know where to even begin looking for her, but I feel like you need to be a part of this.
I am a part of this.
I mean, come with us when we go to look for her.
Clara, where
Who will run this? We can't leave the city.
we can
Unguarded.
leave the city. We won't leave it unguarded.
Lyra, you can't leave the city.
Leave this.
Why?
Leave the city in charge of these knights.
You're not there.
Just kidding. Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
Did he come with?
Yeah, everyone is there except for Torque, and Ashley Williams is not there either.
Yeah,
You
of
didn't get
course.
the memo.
Varen is also there. Whoa, I didn't know what I was in. Whoa, I didn't know what I was in for.
Who's Farrah?
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
Do you want to?
this is a little above me, guys.
Yeah, Varen, do you want to go calm down, make sure if your people saw any of this, that they realize there's
Varen.
no urgent disaster and they shouldn't worry? And do you want to go help
Yeah.
your men start?
I gotta
The
also
training?
go teach that guy how to hunt boars correctly.
Yes, yes, it's very important.
Oh,
Also, we need to also talk with Lord Caspian as well.
yeah. She gets on, I believe it's Chestnut, and rides toward the Inari
I
village.
think I definitely wrote that down.
I
It's
have.
very important
Mhm.
to know
Is
what
that just your
the horses.
NPC player voice? Like, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a
Yeah.
PC.
No, that's the
player voice.
PC that's not here.
Right, right. That's
Yeah,
what-
it is Chestnut. That's correct. Yeah.
PC
I have
player.
buckwheat, right?
Good job, Chestnut. Whoa.
Buck, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Short for buckwheat.
Okay, so
But seriously, the plinth guy is gonna be pissed.
well, I'm a little exhausted right now, and I don't have the
I
ability
can
to
handle
grow
it.
it right now. But
I can handle Lord Plinth.
Thank you.
I will regrow it in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a
I
really long
prepared.
day. The
Clara,
economy blew up.
I need to know, is there anything else? Please.
There was darkness.
Yes. We saw it too.
I felt like I couldn't breathe, and then there were eyes that opened in the darkness, and she said, "Come and find me."
You couldn't breathe.
I felt like I was drowning.
Does that mean anything to anybody?
No.
Doesn't mean anything to me either.
I have fallen in the lake before.
You have?
Didn't somebody?
Did you drown?
Who?
No.
Elric, didn't you say that you found?
The Great Lake Bear saw fit to protect me.
Didn't you say that there was
The
a
bear
statue
seal.
that looked like?
The bear seal.
Yes, it's off the map in the ocean.
A lot of people-
We can go there again.
A lot of people died when you went there, correct?
Kind of.
Yes. Yes.
That's the only thing that I can think
But
of.
didn't
technically
you find your father?
drowning.
Didn't you find your father's grave?
Yes.
So what if we could go back there and maybe, if this person knew your parents, maybe that would be a link to find her.
I'm not.
I don't know if she's in the demon temple thing that Elric killed all of his men at.
Well,
I might have something.
I didn't kill them.
What did
You know what
I'm gonna pull
I
out
left
the
them
coordinates
behind.
I have. I'd rather not do this around 10 soldiers, but I have coordinates somewhere.
For what, David?
I don't know when it's when I got the I can't think of it.
The
Amulet
amulet piece?
half. I wanna-
Where are they?
What?
The coordinates.
I want to talk secret somewhere else because I don't feel.
Yeah, can we
safe
please
with
go back to
10
the city
soldiers.
before it burns down?
You feel yourself being like crushed by all these people.
I know, and the city is about to
You get
burn
tired.
down from all of the flames that are
They're
lit.
not like, no, they're in big old sconces. Like they built it. They're not just lit the whole
I
top
know.
of them.
Oh, I know, but
You know, this building would look better
we
with
have to just
gasoline all over.
Threw oil across the entire parapet and then lit it on fire.
We have to call her home. Make the biggest fire. They light the whole city on fire.
There's
make
no
sure they make sure the gods see it.
there's no moat. It's just like a river of oil around it that they just light on fire.
Cross
Like the oil
this.
fields on fire.
there is a lot of oil
What
around
time of
this
day is it?
night.
It's twilight.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we blew up the academy today.
So it looks like it's daytime out right now.
Let's ride back. Guards, we're going back to the city to talk and rest.
They loosen up a little bit.
I get on my horse.
I'm gonna put
They
the-
also get on their
I'm
horses.
gonna put the amulet on.
Okay.
I wear it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I run off
Okay,
because I
you-
don't have a horse.
All right, you start to head back to the city. As you do, you see that the doors have been opened, and you see about another 20 soldiers come riding out, and you notice that there are 2 familiar faces in front.
Ned?
You see Ned Flanderas, and you also see Len.
Len, you're not with...
They're a ways away
Oh.
from you. You just hear. In the back, trailing behind, kind of riding 2 small donkeys, you see Hashley Billiams and Zoo.
What about Fish? Zoo.
Vish is unconscious.
Vish is dead, right?
No.
He's just unconscious.
So they are riding towards you.
Keep riding. We'll keep
Don't
going
stop.
until we reach everybody.
Okay, so you come together, and you see that immediately Len jumps off his horse, kind of hits the ground, and runs towards you. He puts his arm out.
Are you not with Cecil? No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Can you please relay the message to everybody?
You heal
For how much? 'Cause I'm really dead.
40.
I'm still not. I'm still kind of dead.
The excessiveness.
Another
Thank
40.
you. Will you tell your
Yes,
friends?
I think she needs some more too. Very good. Have a good berry.
Thank you. I will heal for one.
And you don't need to eat the rest of the day.
That's why we have traveled together.
I didn't even know that you knew that spell.
What spell?
Good berries.
I have a whole satchel. Would you like another one?
No, thank you.
Very well. Len here was very concerned about you. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way here.
I know. Well, can you let everyone know that everything is fine?
False alarm, everyone! False alarm. Lyra, you really shouldn't scare the whole city like that. It's kind of a misappropriation of power.
I apologize.
Good. As long as you're learning. And he gets back on his horse. Len gets on his horse too.
It's all. Everyone's okay.
Your Majesty. Hey, guys. Did I miss anything in that academy?
Yeah, that blew up while you were not doing the one task I asked you to do. So
I don't recall.
you were supposed to be with Uga and Manny working in the elven outskirts with the
When was that
Adari
order given?
days and days ago.
What? It looks like your not reading is caught up to you. That's why I'm learning.
Thanks, Zoo.
This is the guy who reads me the memos. We're on the second one.
I will not be thrown under the bus for his insolence.
They weren't written to you, Zoo. They were written to Ashley, so that.
Ah! He just falls on his knees.
Okay. We do have some important things to discuss, so let's
I can't
go.
medicine him.
Let's go. Zoo, I have an important job for you.
Oh, really?
I need you to go around.
And Baby Zoo too?
Oh, of course.
You hear that, Baby Zoo? Just a melted baby doll that's strapped to his side. We have an important mission.
I need you to go around and see if if there's been any signs of Trash King.
In the city?
Anyone who might have heard from him, anyone directly outside of the city, don't go too far, don't get hurt. But all of our scouts have come up with nothing, and knowing him, he could be hiding in the city the whole time.
That's true.
So it's very important.
Your Majesty, what about that? And he points to the southwest, and you see a beam of light that is still firing into the sky.
Don't believe that's him, but we are looking into that.
Don't believe that's real. That's probably.
Very well, I won't start there.
No, start in the city, ask a lot of questions.
I'm very good at that.
Okay.
Your Majesty, I would like a different partner, one who does not shirk his duties onto me.
Of course.
Very good.
David, can Bud go with Zoo, please?
I'd rather Bud not be around that.
Vinar, what about your cousin that we really need to find something that he can do?
I think Vish would be perfect for
I
this,
think
but he is very injured.
In the morning.
Yes.
Zoo, in the morning you will go
In
with
the
Vish.
morning?
Yeah.
No time like the present.
You can start now and then pick up Vish in the morning.
Very good.
Why do we give these guys?
You know it's bad when Zoo doesn't want to work with you.
Yeah, that was my plan all along.
What if he hurt his feelings?
I'm sorry, what is a bus?
It's like a big wagon.
Zeus says a lot of things that don't make any sense.
You just have to pretend to ignore those things.
You have to pretend to.
If there's anyone who can find Trash King, it's Zoo, because he's so invasive of everyone's property.
Yes.
Privacy.
You begin to head back?
Yes.
Perfect.
Both.
I have it.
Can I try to grab Bud on the way?
He's with his wife.
He's with his wife.
It is in the middle of the night.
Correct. Well, it's getting to be about 9.
It's like 9 o'clock.
So you can read coordinates.
I'm exhausted.
I think that out of this group of people, that someone should be able to read coordinates. Maybe the guy who's been sailing for 3 years
You
can
want
read
me to-
coordinates.
I trust Bud.
There.
Thank you, Elric.
He like
Elric,
patting
David
her
doesn't think
forehead.
anyone here knows how to read a coordinate.
You, you don't know how to read a coordinate? Look at this! And I pull out a map, and it's one of those scrolls that like
Yeah,
across the ground.
I can read it. It's just Bud's real good at it.
It's just a pinup of the.
Why
Pirate's
is
daughter.
there candle wax all over your map? Sorry.
That's not even a map.
I was practicing something.
As you approach the city, you do hear very loudly, "The flame has returned!" And immediately they begin to douse the flames across the city.
That's kind of amazing.
You can call it
Steam is
that.
now just.
And they go to light brighter fires.
We go. Return that we go to take the horses back to the stable.
Welcome back, fireworks.
Perfect.
That too is.
I did not
compensation.
Authorize that.
acquisition this.
Does it just say like "Welcome back, flame"?
We come into the city. People are throwing flowers.
Oh yeah, people are out in the street just. They have returned.
You were
In
gone
like
for
5
10
minutes.
You returned again.
Yeah.
Is this
If we
every-
ever really leave, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Is this like every time?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I mean, I got this part of this on my return, but
I'm not getting
Lyra, this
anything
seems
like
a bit
this.
excessive.
And
I
We
you
didn't even
decided
know
to-
you came into the
You
city.
decided to
Mr.
teleport
Mimbus
back to
did.
be the- Who?
Nimbus.
And there's a
We go to the stable to put the horses back.
Perfect.
Is this stable owned by the family?
No.
Maybe.
They're not family horses. They have cows.
They are
Trevor.
actually so.
Okay.
So,
I need to
Lyra,
get
what
there
is
at some
our,
point.
our plan of action? We're still missing Torque and Valron and Trash King. What are
Well-
we to do?
We have. So-
Valran will be protected. The ice dragon will defend him.
Yeah, Valron is. I don't think it doesn't sound like he's coming back anytime soon, and I can't get a hold of. I've been trying to message Torque, and I had no luck. Same with Trash King, but I don't. He probably killed every crow we sent. They never came back.
You sent crows?
And this beacon
Yeah.
of light, do we know anything of this?
No idea. There's a lot to do.
For a while, didn't Torque like randomly appear in like portals and like show up naked?
Yeah, it hasn't happened in some time though.
That was
Just throwing her out there. He might be on another plane of existence.
That wasn't his goal.
That was happening really often.
That wasn't his goal, so. But he was on an undercover mission, so.
Could be dead.
He could be.
All right. So.
Why did it get real quiet all of a sudden?
It's just such a nice song.
We're discussing this.
We are consolidating the news.
Meanwhile,
Exactly.
Rude. Rude.
far away, it has been several days. Get the music louder, please. It has been several days, and eventually, Torque awakes.
Yay!
It is hot, very humid. Your lips are still chapped from what you have just undergone. As soon as you awake, you see a man approach. He is standing inside what looks like a rustic tent. Sand blows from the outside in. His face is covered in wraps. He hands you a wooden ladle of water.
Thanks. This is the same guy that
Looks like it, but you're not positive.
not sand this time again. It's not bad. Thanks for taking me in. So,
He hands you the water again.
really good. Okay, that wasn't. Thanks. Okay. I didn't know anybody lived out here.
Can you understand him?
Anybody can understand me, and I can understand anybody.
Okay.
You would say live?
I'd like to.
We survive. You survive.
That would be ideal. Yes, thank you.
Then drink.
Okay. Yep.
This is precious.
It is, yes. Very much so. All right, I think I'm good for right now. I don't want to use up too much.
Your hand.
Yeah.
You are cursed.
Don't know what to do about that. Does it seem like just typical glass?
Seems really hard.
Okay.
So not like it'll just.
I didn't. Yeah. That's what
It
I
looks
was
like
worried
it's
about.
crystals.
Okay.
A crystal. But it doesn't move. I mean, like you have like it's basically like you have a blunt.
It's just fused. Yeah. Okay. That might get tricky a little bit later on.
You have been to the city
Mhm.
of glass.
I didn't make any friends there, so they kind of kicked me out.
The one that shines at the edge of the desert. Its walls high.
What do you know of them?
They come like storms. Kill our people. They want all that grows on the earth.
Doesn't sound like they're making friends anywhere.
And why would they need to with such hate?
Yeah, that's fair. That's the reason I was there was to try and keep them from attacking my people. But seems like they're hell bent on doing that anyway. So I've got to get back home to warn them. That's where I was heading, actually.
I am Malgoa.
I'm Torque.
Torque. That is an unusual name.
My friends say I'm a bit unusual.
Like the sand slugs.
Well, I appreciate your hospitality, but I really do need to get going as soon as possible. Is there an easy way out of the desert? I'm heading east.
I would love to help you.
What did you write down? Sorry, I'm there.
I'm trying to figure out what his name was.
Margwa.
Magwa.
Magua.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. I think it would be like, I think though we'll spell it M-A-H-G-U-A. Magua.
I wish I could help you, but I cannot. None of us are free in the desert, and hospitality does not come free.
I see. What can I do? I have gold, but something tells me you're not really interested in gold.
We have no use for your shiny metals. We are Karen Ver. Strong. You are a Nufo.
What does that mean?
Unworthy. But I suspect you could be worthy.
I would hope so.
Anyone who crosses the Great Sea Desert has at least earned my respect.
Well, what can I do to become worthy?
Are you well? Can you stand?
Yeah, it doesn't take much for me to get back to top notch. I'm a fighter. I can hold my own in battle. I'm a healer of sorts. I can help with that. I don't know what else I can really do that'll help you.
You spoke of strange things in your dreams. Fire, Flames. Shadows. Stand.
I stand.
He opens the tent, and as he does, you now kind of becoming more aware of your surroundings, begin to hear the hustle and bustle of a nomadic tribal force. As you open and the light kind of blinds you as your eyes adjust, you see what looks like about 30 tents set up with, they look like teepee or huts. They are set up with bones. They are set up with bones keeping them aloft. As you look out into this place, they are set up in a small like cavern, not a cavern, canyon. Thank you, canyon that ends at a circular end. They are alive with shouts and yelps. One man, however, stands as you come out. He is surrounded by what looks like a shaman. They are not wearing typical furs. They are wearing the skins of animals that they've obviously killed in the desert. The one that looks to be the most intimidating is wearing what looks like snake skin, like kind of draped around him. It's tight. It doesn't look quite like snake, like not like boots or anything like that. It looks scaly and it's wrapped around his shoulders. He has large tusks in his helm, and you notice that the shamans too are wearing the same type of bone armor. He approaches, believing you can't understand him.
Is this the new foe? It is. You should have let him die. Water is scarce, and his plump little body sickens me.
Oh boy.
Well, that's really not too nice of you.
This Magua turns. He kind of shakes his head at you.
Okay.
This one is strong. He understands our tongue. Speak, new foe.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
He spits.
Is it me you're looking for?
I spit.
At this, Magua looks at you.
It's weak to wastewater.
I know, it's just that's really faithful.
It's like Dune.
So I'm looking to help around here to repay. Is there anything you have for me to do?
What could one so tiny do for one so great?
And he looks out and you see there's probably about 50 what looks like nomadic men. You see no children, no women. It looks to be a hunting party, and they are nestled in this canyon. As you look up and around, you see that sand is whipping through, like above and in the distance, but this canyon seems to be shielding you from the sandstorms.
Well, if you have anything that needs to die, I can help with that. If
The
you have-
small one wishes to kill!
And you see like one of the largest looking men. He has a tanned body and is mostly muscles. Just kind of looks.
Kutho!
Kutho comes up.
Why is this one alive?
Always ask him that. Is this guy I need to beat up a little bit to prove myself, or how can we speed this along? I really got to get going home.
Going home? Where do you think you will go in the endless sands?
Well, there's an end somewhere.
It is endless.
Oh, where did I come from then?
If you wish to leave this place, you will need a guide. Magua has offered. But you must earn the title.
What's the opposite of a Nufo?
The opposite would be Karen Ver,
Oh, okay.
but you will never receive that title.
All right. Well, for the sake of argument,
Munka.
Munka.
For the sake of Munka, what can I do to prove myself? If I were to just for a laugh say I wanted to become Karen Vare, how would I do that?
You would bleed with us. Sweat your sweat into the water.
Okay. Let's go. Do we fight something? Do I just sit over a tub?
You
and-
are Nufo.
Yeah, right, yeah.
We will not fight with you.
Okay.
You hold no care in their weapon.
Right.
You are unworthy.
Prove yourself.
In the desert, bring back a tooth of a Valen. This make you Munka. Fragile flower.
For the sake of the fragile flower.
What?
Was it Valen or Valen?
Valen, V-A-L-I.
Okay.
Valen.
You're right. I don't have any weapons. I don't necessarily need one, but if you want me to use one, I can use any weapon that exists.
Then you will make one in the desert.
Okay. Is that like, do I have to? Okay, I'll figure it out.
I'll figure.
Can I? Should I just head out then? Anything else you guys need?
Magua has decided to take you as far as the wastes.
Okay.
Do not return without the tooth of the Valen.
All right. Sounds fun. What is a Valen?
It is a small porcupine-like creature.
Oh, okay.
Do not let it bite you. Highly poisonous.
That's venomous.
Children kill them for fun.
Okay. I can see what I can do. Is there any particular area there you can find them, or they're just out there?
I will show you.
Oh, thank you.
Get out of here.
Oh, happy to. Let's go, my friend. Let's go, Magua.
You did better than I thought you would.
Well, some people say I'm not very charismatic, so I'm glad that went well.
I do not understand this, but I would say you are rock-tongued. Blunt.
Yeah.
You continue to walk, and as you do, you walk past the shaman, and he comes up and he approaches you. You don't understand what he's saying because he's not saying anything.
Okay.
Hits you with his scald staff, and like a orange powder gets on your face.
Go, Nufo.
Thanks.
What's this Rafiki?
You have the death curse now.
I like it.
Got some. He was just saying gibberish
Do
though.
not wipe it off.
Oh, okay. It's just in my eye.
It will stain
Okay.
skin.
Oh, that's fine. It's just. Does it have to stain my eyeball?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
How ways are different to you?
Yeah, I'm accepting of it. It just really hurts. That's all. Is it supposed to hurt? Okay.
Yes, the burn is part of the process.
Okay. We got this.
Good. Follow.
You begin to walk through the huts in the town, and you see that many warriors come out with. They have jagged bone saws, and they have different bone weapons and things. But you notice that they look like they are well trained. They look formidable. And as they do, you hear like one of them comes up and he throws what looks like it's like a tomato-like fruit. And it hits you.
I would like to use that thing that I haven't used in a very long time because nothing's been shot at me.
Projectile.
Deflect missiles.
Do it.
All right. Okay, that is
Catch it with
It's
your
on
mouth.
high number.
Where you at? Where you at?
They're
Okay.
frosted.
Uh,
I think
Uh,
non-frosted. This one.
Or prismatic.
Yeah, this is the frosted version of it.
that's a 24. So if it does less than 24 damage, I will have caught it.
Less than 24 damage?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're really strong.
It explodes. It's just a
It's a
fruit.
bomb.
It goes
It
right
wouldn't have
down.
even done any damage. So you catch it, but as he throws it, you hear him yell, "No fault!" And then you catch it.
Yeah.
And the kind of a couple of them look back at you.
Yeah, thanks. I know this is very precious to you.
Do not eat that.
So as you continue to walk, no one throws anything else at you, but you do hear them kind of no fall, no fall, no fall, no fall, no fall, no fall. And then from behind you hear this no fall. Yeah!
The circle of Dufo.
These are the people that we want to befriend.
Some of them,
Yeah.
but they're different tribes.
Moon.
Is where Torque is he in the west, right? Or is it the south?
Far west.
Far west, gotcha.
All right, you leave immediately into the desert. You see that your friend Magua covers his face, but you don't. I mean, you have what's on your person.
Yeah, I kind of. I mean, I've got like wraps, so I take some of it and just kind of like wrap it over top of my head and like, just kind of like shield my
Okay,
eyes.
so the sand is hitting you almost like little bits of glass.
You should
Kinda-
use your
It almost feels like you're being hit with like insulation.
use your
Like
epic
it hurts.
feat to use the projectile to catch every individual piece of.
That would be a waste of an epic.
I catch all the
It
sand.
would fail horribly. So you continue to walk. You're gonna walk for about 20 minutes before Magua feels you're out of shouting distance, and he stops you.
It will be very dangerous. But you head this way. Avoid the undulating sands. For 4 days, and you will come to the edge of the desert. Your chance of living through this is low. If you head north, you will find the Eye of the Wastes. It is a small oasis. There, you will find a Valen. These small beasts are easily slain. Return by sundown, and you will be Munka. Head east, and you will forever be Nufo. This is the respect you have earned from surviving the sands. I leave this choice to you.
And he will disappear into the sands.
Okay. No, this is like a personal challenge now. No, I'm gonna go north.
Kevin, don't you either. Go north.
No, I'm gonna
North is the way that they told him to go.
Find the Ursanon.
I'm gonna complete the
Go fight the
the
Gravers.
challenge. I'm gonna go find a little porcupine guy.
Okay. So let's do a survival check. The DC is fairly low, but the sands are swirling.
Mm-hmm.
That's rude. Kevin loves porcupines, and you're making him kill one.
I know, my friend.
It's a hedgehog. They're different.
Close enough.
23.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
About 20 minutes will pass in this swirling desert. Even though the sun is almost blotted out by the sheer force of the sandstorm, you still feel the heat on your skin. And it seems to just sap all of the energy out of you. After about that 20 minutes, though, you do come across what looks like a very large rock canyon. And as you follow it for about, I would say, another 10 minutes, you find an inlet that opens into a small cave. From there, you hear the trickle of water in the distance.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely go in. Keeping a very close eye out to make sure nothing kind of creeps up on me. That's not a little porcupine guy.
Okay? Perception?
10.
Okay. So you walk a little short distance, and in the distance, as you walk into this cave, the arid temperature immediately kind of douses itself. You feel a cool breeze, as though there is running water here. So whatever these canyon walls, they must go up to a small lake or something on a plateau, but you see a stream of water coming from the distance.
Okay.
It's about 30 feet away, and it seems to be pooling into a small little pond. pond. It looks drinkable, but you are again 30 feet away.
Right. Yeah, I'll head over there.
Okay. As soon as you get about halfway, the floor gives out.
Okay.
So just
Of course.
you are a monk. Do you wish to do anything?
I automatically slow fall.
Figured you would.
Yeah. Unless
There
there's
it is.
unless there's a way I can just like jump out of like if I feel the ground move and it starts to give, I'll kind of jump back again.
You catch yourself.
Okay.
That's what I do. Tumble.
I dive down. Go fast.
That was perfect.
No, this is it. You fall into a western town.
Yeah, it is.
Please do.
Oh, I thought we were just getting the origin story.
Torque.
You see,
man-
you
the
see
monk
a woman in a
evolved.
shack with a candle.
You slow fall down,
Okay.
but you fall down about 40 feet.
Okay.
All of a sudden, that arid temperature gets very hot.
Every time.
You're in a hellscape.
You begin to hear things kind of moving in the rock walls around you,
No fuck. No fuck.
and that just chant in the back of your head.
Hello. I grab a couple coins out of my pouch to use as projectiles if anything gets hairy. I'm just kind of flipping my. Yeah, that's my one of my monk weapons.
I'm
this
scared
coin
for
shot.
you,
Amazing.
Kevin.
You begin to
It's
walk.
adorable.
You begin to
It's an
walk
adorable
into
little
the
creature.
into the
It's
arid.
hero journey.
What?
It's a giant.
I
It's
said,
a,
I'm scared for you, and Trevor said, or Calvin's like, let him pass his hero journey.
it's a dire porcupine, isn't it?
You come into a small clearing. These seem to be caves, but they seem to be dug out by something.
Robotnik.
As you come into the room, you notice that the water seems to have pooled down this 40 feet, coming down into this open air chamber, and you see little flowers growing on the ground, like little green shrubs and flowers.
Lavender.
And eating one of these flowers in the center of the room, you see this little tiny porcupine thing, but it's flat. It looks like a land flounder. It has spikes coming out the back of it, and it's eating one of the flowers. Just
Aww.
A little moon, cuz.
You're gonna have to kill it.
I know, I don't want to kill it.
Put
No,
to
that's
sleep
just
and
the
rip out the
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the tooth.
Mama's like 20
kinda
times the
Fireball.
size.
Hey, buddy. Oh.
it spits something out at you. Dexterity saving.
Ugh.
You have,
Catch it.
You have evasion.
I've got superior dark vision.
Just
You
get
have
it in your mouth.
evasion.
Oh, evasion. Yeah, I do. All right. Dexterity saving throw.
It's a 12.
16.
So you just kind of move out, and it hits the back, and all of a sudden you see one of the flowers just.
Aw.
It looks like it tries to do it again, and it looks like it can't. And it kind of moves toward the corner of the room.
Just gonna- I'll kind of leave you alone for a second.
Finger of death.
Get its tooth.
I'm
Take
not
its
guessing I
juice.
can find any of these little guys' skeletons around. I don't want to hurt him unless I need to.
Okay. It's kind of running around in a circle.
It's,
Against the
I'll just-
corner.
I'll just let him do his thing.
Animal friendship.
Yeah.
Crawls up the wall slightly and then just slides down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look around to see if I happen to find an errant tooth, or if there's like a dead one somewhere, or like a little elephant graveyard. But
Yeah,
a little...
please investigate.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah, it's not.
Come
gonna-
on, Nat 20, Kevin.
I wish.
Natural.
Believe.
Nat Taylor.
That is an 11, 4 and 11.
So you kind of move around the area,
Peter's
just
gonna be
looking,
angry with that.
and you see that there are small little, like dug holes. This must be how this thing got down here. There are pinions of light shining down into the cavern, but you see no way out for a humanoid of yours, even though you're tiny. Like, you wouldn't be able to fit through these holes.
Right.
There might be more in one of those holes, but that's with your 11. Gets you.
Okay. All right, buddy, you're not gonna like this. We'll figure this out. I go ahead and coin shot him, just right for the noggin.
Okay.
Non-lethal damage.
Sure.
a little guy. That is a 12 to hit.
It moves out of the way.
Oh, you
'cause it's too
little
tiny.
Like,
All right, I chase him down.
It attempts to recharge. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
epic feat to be friends with it.
Plot point. It is my friend.
Gotta go fast.
It rips out his
Long
arm
lost
and
animal
hands it to
companion.
him.
I will go ahead and take my glass fist and just bop him.
Okay, you're gonna run up and try
Yeah.
to pop. Please hit.
Little bunny food.
So just so you know, you'll take a -2 for punches. That's what your glass gives you.
Okay.
No disadvantage, nothing like that.
All right, so it's -2 to my damage or to my attack.
-2 to your attack to hit.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
You do it now.
That one is an 18 then.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
Okay.
Damage.
8 damage.
Okay, so you pop it, non-lethal, and it hits, and it kind of tries to bite your leg.
Okay.
It has nothing to add. 14.
14 does not hit.
You just kind of dance around it,
Right.
moving your leg out.
Okay.
You gonna try to hit it?
Yeah,
again?
I'm trying to hit him again.
It's like whack-a-mole.
18 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely will hit.
Okay.
You've done 8 damage to it.
9 damage
Okay,
that
so
time.
pop, and it kind of just hits the ground and then flips over on its back. It's just unconscious.
Okay.
Rolls up like a pill bug.
All
Like,
right.
Poor little guy.
All right. Let's see how I can. I just kind of.
Oh, it's just like that.
I'll see
I would stab it.
with my glass fist.
Kill-
I'm trying to
kill
like
him.
kind of wedge it in its
Hunt it.
mouth just to hold it open so it can't like, and then see what I can do by just.
so you try to pull the tooth out, and your eyes roll into the back of your head.
Did it cut out again?
Okay.
Morning, Kevin. Bring me to the gate.
You feel yourself in utter darkness, but you look like a passenger. Like you are somewhere else looking at something else happening, if that makes sense. So you are without side looking in. You find yourself in a world of all you feel is the earth beneath you. You see no walls, you see no ceiling, you see nothing. It's completely dark. And then all of a sudden, there is more light than you've ever seen. Eyes open in the distance. As you are on the edge, in the shadows, unseen, what you see is Lyra standing in front of 2 burning eyes. She lifts her hands up, and it looks like wings of fire are on her, and then she is gone. The eyes kind of sit for a moment looking this way. You would be over here to the right. And all of a sudden, you just see the pupils move.
Follow her shadow.
And they shut. You are left in darkness before your eyes come back. And beneath your feet, you see cracks of flame growing in the ground underneath you.
So cool.
Fire erupts out of the ground next to you as you have this beast in your hand, and a wall collapses toward the side, and all you see is it looks as though just the mere presence of this thing inhabiting your vision has no effect to the landscape around you as an earthquake tremor moves through this underground cavern.
Okay. I pick up my little friends and I kind of half run backwards away from all that stuff going on.
Okay, so you kind of take a step back, a rock falls, and as it does, you see toward what would be here, something move, and a boulder hits, and you hear this coming as though something dislodged and was living under the ground. Fire begins to pour out over this place. All the flowers burn, and you see a gigantic creature come crawling its way out. It has these huge taloned, sharp claws as it burrows out, and it just screams at you.
Oh, it's a mama porcupine.
This thing,
That's the Balin that the children killed.
this doesn't look anything like what he's holding.
Oh.
It just evolves like that.
Initiative.
Leveled up.
It's a digi-evolution.
I mean, a tadpole doesn't look like a frog.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
They're most likely, similar
That is a 7 for initiative.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you let that thing die,
Oh no,
All right.
absolutely not.
Torque, you're right there.
Oh, I-
Battle cam.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I don't know if Rex will come, yeah.
I really want to use my platform.
Use it. You got it.
I'm there too.
I was always there.
I use the candle.
He's shadowed.
The
for
little
the
porcupine is actually.
Elric. He stole its soul. He is the porcupine.
He's he multi-classed into Echo.
Okay. So this thing burrows itself out. It doesn't look like any monster or any creature you've seen. It seems like it is some type of giant centipede, but it has 2 large scythe-like claws on its front. As it moves, you see a stream of fire erupt like a geyser underneath it. So this entire area is unstable. And we're gonna get
Clara's here watching.
what?
Because she's in the battle cam where I put her, so I'm like, she's there watching.
It's unstable, so you see it lift its hand, and it's going to lose its turn because it doesn't have magic. But essentially, what hits you is all of a sudden it kind of lifts its paw up, and as it does, you see a crack go flying through the floor. Just dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You're pretty good on those.
you're good at this, Kevin.
Oh, I'm very good at this.
Knock on the wood.
Considering this is, I'm assuming this is rocky terrain.
Rude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I've got an advantage on that. Oh, good, because I don't.
Pat one.
Where is? Oh, I'm gonna be
Do it.
Are
All
these
right,
your new
that
ones?
is a 29.
You
are.
evade what would be a
many.
fireball. Flames
okay.
erupt in a gust in front of you, but you dexterously move out of the way. This thing is screaming. And you still have the thing in your hand. You still
Yes, I
have
do.
the Valen. It is your turn.
Okay.
This is a 1v1 fight.
Yes, it is. All right. For my first attack, I will go ahead and do a coin shot. That is a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 12 damage.
Damage.
Yep.
Oh,
And
How
then
much?
12.
Well,
we miss you, Wilbane.
I'm like, all right, buddy. I can do something
Chandler.
similar to that, and I shift my buddy over into my not hand, and then I will go ahead and
my not hand. The not hand.
You also have a
I'll take my my glass hand and slam onto the ground and cast Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
I sacrifice
second
the
attack.
weasel to kill
He
the
needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
No.
All right. That is 3d12 of damage.
Do you have lots of D12s, Kevin?
No.
12 necrotic.
The necromancy.
Where's all the 50
that's
sets
another
of dice?
12 of necrotic damage.
Okay. Nice. Is that your turn?
Then as I'm not close enough to do that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use my movement of 45 just to come into. It looks like there's like a little hole over here.
Alcove.
10, 15, yeah, that's plenty. And I'll go ahead and put my little friend in this little alcove just to keep him safe. And then I'll.
Increasing your vocabulary. Take a look. It's in the DMs.
Okay, yeah, I can get just about there. So I'll kind of hide him behind the wall there, and that is my action.
Okay, on its turn, but thematically, you see all of us, like, so you don't see this, but I'm going to describe what happens. As he's running away, all of a sudden, its scales just kind of shimmer, and it disappears. So as you, so story-wise, as he runs in, he said, "There you go, buddy," and he turns, and it's
just
gone,
gone.
and flames are just bursting out of the ground.
Okay.
On your turn, you can do a free perception check, and that'll, if you roll a 20, I'll let you have like an idea of where it's at.
Sure.
Has a telltale
It,
shimmer.
it comes up right where you put the little thing.
You hear a heartbeat
Alright.
underneath the rock. The rock.
Is that his? Is that
That's
his
it.
Trying to say rock.
Okay, that's his turn.
Weird.
All right, I'll go ahead and do that perception.
Cool.
Is
Is that the Dwarven Forge one?
Dwarven Forge!
That's Dwarvenite. baby.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know
No, that's only a 15.
I didn't know it did that either. That's cool.
So I will go ahead and use
Ready?
my Yeah, I'll use my 3.
I take
my
20 to look.
2x. I can use that. Yeah. I get 3 attacks. And I'll just go ahead and just whip my coins out to see if I hit anything.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Okay. 22 is the lowest of those.
You will hit.
Okay. That is 11 damage.
Okay.
My next. 6
Ooh,
and 6. So
hang on.
six-
1 second.
Okay. 16 to hit.
It's got 15 legendary
Hit.
actions.
Yeah.
This is
1v1 CR Lich. It's actually a Lich. I described it as a centipede, but it's a Lich sorcerer.
It's just
You're
polymorph.
dead!
It cast me!
That is. That one's 7
Take
damage.
that, 11 intelligence.
Take that for splitting the party through story that the DM forced you to do.
Shouldn't have missed all those games, Kevin.
Yeah, should have missed 6 games in a
All
row.
17 games. That was 7 damage for that one. And for my bonus action, I'm actually gonna do Shield of Faith. So for my Shield of Faith, I'll reach into my robes and grab that little piece of booklet that has all the writings of Ozeron on it. I'll crush it in my hand. My hand will light on fire, and I'll push it into my chest. And like you saw with our last battle, you got the runes going all over my body, and they seal into flame. And there's a sheen over me, and I get a +2 to my AC.
Nice.
All that for +2.
Hell yeah.
It's a thematical.
Yes.
It's a thematical diversion from the technical.
Or I can just say, I cast Shield of Faith.
That's what.
Or you could have
that's
cast Shield of
what-
Faith on the little creature.
Remember, be sexy and
I think I can only do it on.
do it in any word.
You
than
can do it.
middle.
No, it's it's a different target.
But you have to concentrate on it.
Yeah, but I don't have any other spells, so.
Can I prepare the help action?
Yeah, sure, do it.
Do it.
This thing, all of a sudden, there's a shimmer of light, and boom! Its eyes light up. You see its whole head lights up in green, and it goes all the way down the scales. As it appears, even though you're like prepared for it, it just is there.
Right,
so it's gonna
right.
get advantage on its first attack.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, mother! I'm a big old centipede thing!
How are these
22.
centipedes?
That'll
My
miss its
lava
first
cabins.
attack. That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Nope. That is. That will miss. Okay, so only 1 hit.
Okay.
However, as it reappears, you see that where the coins you hit, where the coins are lodging, it looks as though it doesn't look as hurt.
Ooh.
As though, and one of the coins pops out. All right.
Does it matter that any attack I do is magical in nature?
It does not.
Okay.
It is a lich.
It's
Resistance
made
to
out of
magic.
coin.
Draco.
Vampire bullet.
It's a Draco lich.
Only if I had
Damn.
silver
Kevin, I
coins.
believe in you.
Hey, thanks.
But if you let the little thing die, I'm gonna be very upset.
If you don't,
Werewolf
kill,
will
if you
know.
don't kill this thing and bring its tooth to the Karen
Right?
Bear, I'm
That
gonna
is
be very
100% my
disappointed.
plan. I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring the
I
entire
know it.
head.
The
Yeah.
carcass.
Okay.
Oh, if you haven't seen Prey.
You guys have a
At the end of the
huge
turn,
thing.
Kevin,
Yes.
this is going to be a +10, so it needs to roll a 12 or higher. No. You see a geyser explode and a rock comes flying at you, but you just move out of the way.
Firebolt.
Kevin, I really want you to like bring this thing back to them, and they're gonna be like, "This isn't what we asked for."
You're up, Kevin.
Okay.
Or should I say, Torque?
Torque. You got this, Torque.
He has
Use
the
your
monk
not
shirt on.
hand.
The gargoyle on.
Okay, yeah, I'm going
punch
to.
He enjoyed the shirt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I burned it.
Pop, pop, pop.
I burned it.
Remember, you have -2?
I do. That is a 19 to.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. And then. It is.
Alright, up next is Torque.
On deck. Torque's on deck.
Okay.
After,
8 damage.
After Centipede is
I'm
Torque.
going to go ahead and use one of my key points to do a hand of harm. I get to add this.
Don't attack
Yeah.
for-
How much
Just
damage
like
for the
the-
first attack?
I said 8, didn't I?
Sounds good.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like the
So
centipede
it's
that you rode.
martial arts die.
Ski.
That is a
Ski that I rode.
Yes, my wisdom.
His character in the Karen Gale.
That is another 7 of necrotic damage, and he is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
What are you talking
Is this a magical effect?
Intermission.
1 key point when dealing an unarmed strike, deal additional 1 martial arts die plus wisdom necrotic damage. Creature is poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
That's the resistances.
How much was that?
Resistance to
That
what?
was additional
Resistance.
7.
Okay. All right. It is its turn. It is poisoned.
Oh, those were only my. I saw my bonus action.
Okay.
He's not done.
Yeah.
He's still gonna poach you.
Torque still turn.
That is 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Punch it. Brutal.
Punch it.
Punch it in the face.
Another 17 to hit.
Those will all hit.
Punch him in the throat.
Did you try being nice to it?
He didn't try any of those.
Did you try to befriend it
That's
like I
an
do?
additional
Handle
15
that animal.
damage total.
15?
Yes.
Kevin, you didn't try to befriend it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. On its turn, you see that it is poisoned, but it kind of shakes and it looks as though it's healing itself.
Dude.
It attacks you. Disadvantage.
You need your friend. Poison against poison.
Just throw it in its mouth.
Ooh, that's a better sound. for it.
Miss. What?
That sound is a better, like the clicking.
Yeah,
No, that's the ASMR.
Your dice just.
Nope. Okay, so it tries to swing and you're just end of turn. We're going to roll with advantage. Nope. And then finally the environment. At this point, you see the flames begin to erupt over in this area where your creature is.
buddy.
And AC
22.
miss. Actually rolled the same thing it rolled last time, which was a 3.
Nat Taylor.
You're up.
Okay. All right. While he is right there in front of me, I will go ahead and pop.
Throw a punch.
I said, right?
22 to hit.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Hit.
Good. Do it.
We'll go ahead and use another key point for stunning strike after I do my damage for that.
He's got advanced strength.
Advanced strength?
13
You could just
damage.
do that on an off night. I just
Another
want you to do
13
that
damage,
the
so
whole
26
2 hours.
damage. And then stunning
What is that?
strike.
Yeah, what is it? Shh, no.
Where is stunning
It's good.
Ordo. Attack to attack. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
That's in the nature god dance.
That is
Yeah, it's a nature god dance, not a
the-
magic dance.
I don't
That's
remember the
not
nature
right
god
there.
one.
Yep.
The book isn't done.
Wait, it's 8 plus my proficiency plus
Yep.
my wisdom. Is that right?
Yes.
That'd be an 18.
It makes it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Okay.
Stunning
It's
strike.
okay,
Alright,
Kevin. We
I'll
still
go
believe
ahead.
in you.
Don't worry.
For my bonus action, would be able to. I'll use a bonus action. I can use another key point to use the disengage as a bonus action. I will run away from him. I'll grab my
Lives
little guy.
dangerously. Uses a pen on his character sheet.
Yeah, right. It's almost as if I print out a new one for every game because things change that quickly.
That's
Yeah,
what it's like playing a monk.
yeah.
I've had this
Yeah.
one forever.
Key point, bonus action, just disengage. I'll grab my little guy and I'll just kind of
Landing in one hit block.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Guess I'm not playing
35,
hard
40, 45, 50. And I'm gonna kind of like, there's no safe place for him, so I'm gonna see if I can tuck him into my robes, kind of like in a little backpack fashion, with a spike sticking outward, so he's
I
not.
think he's gonna wake up and bite you.
No, I'll do what I can.
This thing's just an illusion.
Okay.
Your mind fire.
Its turn. It runs towards you.
Yeah.
As it does, you see like it's running on the ground with it's like scurrying, and flames are like blowing up around it. So at this point, rocks are beginning to fall, and this place is starting to look extremely unstable.
Okay.
It's gonna swing at you 3 times.
You run
Okay.
on walls yet?
Oh yeah.
Float.
1 hit.
Okay.
Wait, you're 22.
22.
Miss.
And Purdue.
Where do?
Purdue playing 5e would have been
Alright, 1d6.
He would
plus
have floated down off the Empire State Building.
The holy man?
7 damage. As it slams into the ground underneath you, the ground gives way. Just and it's gonna roll to attack you. 3 again. That's the third time the environment's rolled a 3. And then I need a.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
Here you go.
Counter
So the environment gets 1 more attack.
Counter tase.
Oh man, I
The
forgot
fourth,
another 3.
Seriously.
Taylor.
Taylor
So you are dancing around the flames.
Maybe you should
Your
just
turn.
have
Okay.
things that have a plus
Alright,
20 to
spicy,
hit.
spicy, spicy.
Just a thought.
So I fell through a hole just in the middle of this cavern
Toward the end.
toward the end.
Toward the
Okay.
end. So it'd be.
This way?
So I will go ahead and I'll do 2 bops to the face right before I run away. Nat 20
Nice.
Nice.
and I hit,
58.
yeah, 27 hit.
Ooh. Oh, that's all?
So right, yeah.
Barely missing.
So 7 plus 14.
If it's the
That's a 19 for
centipede
my
lich.
first hit,
Draco Lich.
and then
Is
an
it
8 additional on
Bastard
top of
Lich.
that. I'll go ahead and once again use disengage as a bonus action with the key point and head towards that wall.
Disengage.
Can I get
where
total,
that?
Can I get total damage?
Just run away.
Said 7, 14, and 8.
So
No, that was 7 and 7 is
Oh,
14.
and then 8.
That's a 19 plus the 8.
27.
So yeah, 27 total damage.
I don't know. This is
All right. So as you reach the wall, it literally collapses in. Just,
Okay.
so he's stuck at the edge. Perfect.
You're not getting out of here.
Oh dang.
Man, it's like the DM wants you to kill it.
It might run.
Oh.
It's its turn. It sees you and begins to run this way.
Should have taken it.
Oh, scared.
As it gets there, you see its back, its tail comes up and it starts hurling spikes at you.
Oh, great. Okay.
Man, it's like what you should have done during.
I was
your
just
Manticore.
thinking that.
Oh,
That's what you should have done during that monster party clash.
It needs to roll real high. Oh my god, it hits.
Instead
He
of-
did an 18 to hit, it hits. Okay?
he's still.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay,
Man, Taylor, things
What are you
better
wearing?
Manticore than you.
I'm wearing just my regular cloth like garments.
8
wraps.
damage, and as the spike hits you, your cloth lights on fire.
Reaction to deflect missile.
Naughty.
It's less
Do
than.
it.
25.
I automatically anything
D&D
minimum of
X-rated
18 or
stream.
less. I'll automatically, unless I just want to. I'll go ahead and roll it anyway, just because.
You gotta hear the click clack of the
Okay,
dice.
yeah, that's a. It's less than 19, so I catch it.
Okay, sounds good.
The click clack isn't heard. The dice roll isn't real.
Okay, the environment, rocks are falling from the walls. Miss. It's a 4 that time, so 1 up. D4. 4 more attacks. So at this, you were standing near a wall that utterly collapses.
Okay.
Nat 20, 24, nothing, and so 2 hits.
Okay.
For a total of 13 damage. And then at the end of your turn, we're going to.
That's a Dwarven Forge one.
Nope. I think it's still unconscious.
So what?
Your turn.
Those are Eli's Confederacy dice
I'd like
That
to
he got
use.
from a
Well,
museum.
first off, I'll do a bonus action, Hand of Healing, just to top myself off a little bit. I get 2 of those. Those are 1 of this plus my. That's all. 7, and then 14. So I get 21 back. I'm gonna use my action to do a perception. I want to look for a way out of here.
Do it.
And that can be anything in the ceiling next to a wall where I can run up the wall.
Sure.
Just not absolutely at all. strength of mine? 16.
Okay, so you look up and you do notice that in the corner, right here, it is beginning to fall, and it looks like there's a way out.
All right, where my friend is. Okay. As my movement, yeah, I'll just make a boot scoot and boogie towards there.
Boot scoot and boogie.
5, 10, 15, 20. I've got 45 total.
As you get there, Kevin will save.
Okay.
Come on, Kevin, you can do it.
Born in
12. Is it a magical effect?
It is.
Okay.
Born in Midwest
Advantage on that.
Indiana.
Okay, that's much better. 21.
Okay, so all of a sudden, as you reach there, there is like a flash as the rocks collapse in the corner. And as they do, you see what looks like somebody in a white dress.
I didn't need to.
Help me! Help me, Torque! You kind of shake it off, but the vision is still there. Help me!
Okay. In what corner?
Yep.
Oh, over there. Okay.
I put that there
Oh,
as a
yeah,
joke,
cool.
but it did work out.
But then it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so since I made the save, I recognize it as just a farce.
No,
Is that-
things don't happen to you, but you still see that vision.
But I still see it. Okay.
You don't get fingered.
Okay.
with that.
That's. All right. That's the end of my turn.
Kind of like that.
Was the movement?
But you didn't
You
move the
didn't
full
finish
way.
moving.
Oh,
That was 20
okay.
This was 25. Right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and just pause there, and I'll end my movement. I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you.
It's gonna shoot its stuff at you. That's what it would do.
What it would be.
Both miss.
What Joker do?
The environment, as you're standing there, just kind of like, what the environment begins to fall at you.
Okay.
Hit.
Oh.
Then 1d4.
Taylor, you're not channeling your
2 more
power enough.
attacks.
Ooh.
Miss.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
2 more damage.
All right.
Well, flames are erupting all over the ground. At this, on a d6, on a 6, the environment's going to start getting a whole lot worse. Nope.
Okay.
Almost. I got excited.
Like seeing Kevin sweat.
Pain.
Okay, hang on. This thing didn't take any damage last turn, so it
It's
looks
shimmering.
a whole lot better.
Okay. A rough one. Okay. As my action, I'm going to use Stillness of Mind to see if I can figure out what that vision is about. I can use my action to end one effect, causing me to be charmed or frightened.
I like Titan.
I know it's not necessarily that, but I'm going to use that to see if I can get any sort of grasp on what that vision is.
You're using this. Is it a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Okay, so you just. And it disappears.
Okay, cool. All right.
Did he recognize the person, or
It looks like a little girl.
All right.
your daughter.
I'm going to go ahead and
Same thing, dinner.
run at this guy. And
As you run at it, you notice that this cave collapses in behind it. So like it was trying to escape, kind of came back, and now like
so now
it sees it and it
going.
looks panicked.
Okay, great.
This is 15.
I want to go towards the back side of it as far as I can go to 45, without going out of his range.
Without going up. Oh, so you want to close to him?
Yeah, just wrap me around to the back without like engaging an attack of opportunity out of it.
About right there.
Write it.
Tame it. Write it out.
Tame it. This giant bug thing.
Write it back through the desert and show those shamans.
Its intelligence is not great.
And just because I still have my bonus action, so I'm just gonna kind of like punch him in the butt while I'm sitting there.
Does something need intelligence for you to tame it? Oh, okay.
He's
Helps.
18 to hit.
What?
16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Butt's the weak point.
okay, that's just an 8 damage.
Butt punch.
You punch him in the butt for 8 damage.
Yeah.
It ripples and like.
Yeah.
What's what?
Magical monk butt punch.
Magic monk butt punch.
That's what they
Okay.
called me in high school.
Oofda, it looks much better.
You might want to get consent first.
This is self-defense.
It turns around. On a d6, it's going to go frenzy.
Ooh.
Nope.
Mm.
So it will attack you. Nope. I need like something here so I can roll. It always goes under. Like,
I know.
every single time. Nat 20! Sorry, I'm excited. I'm rolling like crap.
You need this.
Give it to him.
Yes, I do.
Give it
Yeah.
here.
You have
2, 5, and 4 is 9. 9 damage. It starts to claw you. Okay, the environment goes. As you reach here, you notice that you're standing under. You see that the cave is collapsing and rocks begin to fall on you. Nope. Oh no. 2 more attacks. Plus 10 to hit. It's cocked. Jeez, OP. Nope, they both miss.
The lights lit up.
All right, so you are just, I mean, like, visually, you are dodging out of the way of just this room
Right.
blowing apart. So, stalactites begin to fall.
That's
This ancient tomb
Opens, revealing
that you should
the
have, if you rolled a 20 on your investigate.
Damn it, Kevin!
It was a
I mean, you
glimpse.
haven't even looked for
It was
like
a
forever.
What kind of
Corrupt-
monk are you
corrupt
where you
monk.
can't make perception checks?
That's what you need to use your plot point on. It's a glimpse.
It's a glimpse.
No, you don't want that.
It's a plinth.
It's a glimpse.
All right.
The most holiest of
Because I'm assuming
Holy.
by just watching him, he's having some kind of correlation between damage he takes and like whether or not how much he can heal back and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna give him a couple loving blows on the way out.
Befriend him.
That's a 24 to hit,
Befriend him.
and
No,
it's
that's
an
No,
18
they'll
to
both
hit.
survive and
Use
they'll
your animal
understand each
handling.
other's strength.
They both hit.
They'll respect one another for
Yeah.
their strength. And it's a happy ending.
But they're not friends. They just understand.
They just
They start
understand.
calling each other
Damage.
brother.
They shall
Brothers.
kiss. So you
Once again, I will go ahead and disengage as a bonus action, and I will go towards that wall, and
This way? Up?
wherever that hole is.
You head up 40, 50 feet.
15.
Alright,
I'll go
here's
to.
15.
It's 50 feet up. Okay, then I'll have to go to just the edge of the wall, and then kind of like get myself ready to just go.
All right,
next turn.
you're right there.
Okay.
Rules question: do you have to do it in one shot, or can you take turns on the wall as long as like you're continuing movement?
It hasn't been specific on it. It's kind of vague. So we ruled it. It's
in one go.
Yeah, because otherwise it's 6 seconds. Like,
yeah.
You're gonna
just
fall.
The way we've done it in the past is like it has to be my movement speed, unless I do like a dash kind of thing.
Okay.
But I can't.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
If
I
you
can't
end-
just
see it-
I can't
If
just
you end
hang
your
out on
turn,
the wall.
you just
No,
fall.
no.
Yeah.
I just imagine that like for whatever period, like the turn is 6 seconds, right?
I understand.
So
The
if
whole
you spend
round is
3,
6
so he spent
seconds.
3 seconds here, the round, another 3 seconds going up, and then the next turn he would have another 6 seconds to like it's a continuous
Right. Yeah.
thing when.
Yeah, I could see it going both ways.
Yeah. Well, rules
Just
on it.
something
Later.
to
Talk about later. Yeah.
I think you need to backflip up.
This thing attacks him. D6.
That'd be-
No, doesn't frenzy. It's gonna try to grapple you.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1.
You should.
Okay.
Wait, or was it strength check? Yes, its strength check is a nat 1. It fails.
It rolls over on its back.
Okay, that's its first action. It's gonna
It runs very well.
1 time. Misses. The environment goes. Misses. Jeez, OP.
Jeez.
Hard to hit him. Alright. Misses. Okay, so everything misses, and you're just kind of, oh, okay. It tries to grapple you, it tries to do stuff. And now the environment looks as though it is really starting to fall apart. So 5 or 6. Nope.
You're really trying.
It's just getting harder and harder the longer it goes.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. I will use dash as an action, and that'll give me 90 feet of speed. And
It's gonna attack you.
okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh, got me that time.
Right in the leg.
Why are you
I
excited?
love fighting his torque. I don't know. It's
9 damage.
okay.
Is it because you don't have
With
to
its
worry
bite.
Make sure you're rolling to
Grapple
keep your
check.
concentration.
Ooh.
Okay.
Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
I thought Shield of... No, that's...
Shield of Faith is concentration.
Yeah, he needs to roll the Gotta roll a d20, Kevin.
Kevin. Shield of Faith. Kevin, you gotta roll d20 for concentration.
Castration?
Frustration.
Castration of Faith.
Castration of Faith. I am a monk.
God, guys, we must
Nope.
consolidate Kevin.
Yeah.
I must
that-
consolidate my
that was your
castration.
That is, no, that was my Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith is gone.
Everybody was yelling at Shield of Faith.
No.
All right, and then my.
Grovel.
Okay.
Grovel.
Yeah, 23.
No, you get out of it. He grabs you with its pincers and you and run up the.
If you want to continue this, just not here.
Okay, so how far do you go?
I can go up to 90 feet.
Okay, so you get 40 feet up, and you reach the top, and you pull yourself up.
Okay.
So you have you've gone up, I would say 40. You have more movement.
Okay. Yeah, I just keep running away from this area in general, just to find a more safe environment.
Okay, so you are now in the upper caves. So you run a little bit further into the caves. Perfect. On its turn, you see. On its turn, its head peeks up out of the hole, and it comes crawling up after you. Behind it, the hole collapses in more. So it's like it's moving, and the
There we
hole
go.
is
Nice.
collapsing behind it. Okay. Underneath, so as this happens, you look back and you see lava begin to flow up out of this cave.
This is the most eventful cave we've ever been in.
It just wants me.
It's your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I'm going to
Get
head.
healed.
Yeah.
Punch it.
I will, as he's poking his head out of the hole, I'll do a couple of coin shots at him. 23 and a 20. Why is my D8 disappearing?
Why did you only bring one set of dice when you bought 50?
I got another. This is my torque is attacking since his hand is now made out of glass.
Oh, okay.
That's really nice.
Clever. He's playing his character, so
Eli's
you know,
dice look
green
really-
glass is usually low quality, high end.
Ooh. What about my
Yours
dice?
look like
That's
glass.
17 damage between those two
I like
hits.
those dice. Those are very nice.
Oh, they are very nice.
And as my bonus action, I'll go ahead and just on my way out of this cave, since I see the lava coming up, I'll like gulp as much water as I can, like as I'm like, and then head out of the cave.
Okay.
Just try to top myself off a little bit.
You run out of the cave. Behind you, you run into the storm. As you leave the cave, you just hear.
You're supposed to follow, buddy. All right.
I'm gonna bring this thing back to the town.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Right. Is he like? Is the lava completely? Like, is there something of him I can take?
No, it just stayed in the cave. You left the cave, and now you're in the. You can't see the cave anymore because the storm is too bad.
Oh, a sandstorm. Oh, okay.
You didn't know the...
It's your turn.
Seeing that there's a sandstorm going out here right now, I'll go ahead and just kind of like right inside the cave.
Okay,
Like
you
if-
see
if
that
it's
it has
still-
crawled up the wall and is now smelling you, and it turns back around, but it looks like it healed.
How is the hamster not woken up yet?
How you
It's
doing?
only
a
been
long
like
time.
30
Key
seconds.
points.
Oh yeah, good
So-
point.
For the sake of brevity, you know what? I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and leave, and I'll head back to the village now that I got. Actually, no, just right outside the cave, like with my back towards the wind, and I'll just try to
Get that tooth
out
out.
of this guy since he's still like.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll just.
athletics.
Okay.
Wait, out of the porcupine or out of the...
Yes.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Okay, and now that the tooth's gone, I'll put him back on the ground, facing.
So as you're doing this, this centipede thing comes just flying out of the cave and tries to grab your feet and pull you back into it.
Oh shit.
It's a little further away.
I was trying to make it an Aladdin.
Oh, okay. So terrible strength, 7.
Oh, okay. For
Yeah, acrobatics or strength.
21.
Okay, I'll use a second attack to try to do the same thing.
Okay.
Strength. That one. So you're just like kicking it.
Stop it! I don't want to keep.
Grab a scale.
Break something off him.
Yeah.
Beat the shit.
Actually, yeah. You know what?
It healed.
What is this thing?
It heals every turn.
For my turn,
It's a death slap.
I will go ahead and attack him just
Non-lethal.
with the idea of getting some kind of recognizable body piece off of him.
Do
If,
it.
like if he's like a scale, or if
head.
he's got his fangs, I'll like rip out one of those
Mandible.
fangs,
Is that
or
what
like.
it's
What's mandibles are definitely on you right now. So yeah.
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'll go for one of those.
Disadvantage to hit
Okay.
him. You're
Then
getting
just take off
striking.
its head.
Okay.
We should do that more.
Okay. That is a 16.
Just hit.
Okay.
AC is either 15 or 16
8 damage,
or 17. No.
Okay.
and that was. Do I get one of those things? That was the entire point of this.
You critical hit it, so roll again.
Okay.
I used Fated Strike to get them.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. 7.
So
Here's that 20.
wait, you rolled an 8, right?
Oh, okay. What? Oh, I got a critical.
You got a critical.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the precision, right?
Because you aimed.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So
10,
okay.
I think, is what it was.
So that was. Yes.
10.
Yep.
So you hit the mandible as hard as you can, and it chips, but it doesn't break off.
Okay. Second attack. I'll take my glass fist this time and kind of hit it from the other direction.
Disadvantage.
That's a 16 or a. The lowest was 16.
Hit.
Nice.
Do it.
Kind of kicking butt over here.
And 10 total.
That'll break it. So
Okay.
as you hit it, you chip just the edge of it off, and you have it. So you punch it, and it falls to the ground, and this thing like reels up.
Okay.
It's an attempt to go into a frenzy. 5 or 6.
Has
Gotta
to
be
be
the end.
in.
Stop rolling those dice.
Okay. I like those dice.
I like them.
I like them.
I'm just gonna
They're good for us.
The only one that's the
Talk
bite
about why
is
we don't like
the
them.
horn dice.
Better at dice.
1 hit.
It's
With the
historical.
bite.
Okay.
They were made by. They are
9.
1860s century. 1860 period.
In the
dice.
heels.
It just happened.
did you just say? I'm
Just-
having a
just-
stroke.
That sounds right.
Okay, I will. Do I want to keep fighting him, or do we want to move the story along?
Kill it.
I want to keep fighting
Just
him.
say that you killed
but-
it.
Listen, Jamie had an amazing idea.
Hmm.
Defeated the porcupine.
Yeah, you better not leave that porcupine there.
No.
He has the
Porcupine is
two.
unconscious.
If it's
And the
that
mandible piece.
poisonous, what is it gonna do to this giant centipede?
The centipede
Good
kill
hell.
hunts these porcupines.
Only this one could do more damage.
If I actually
If it keeps
focused
healing
on
itself.
damage.
Yeah.
I imagine that you've done like 10 damage total after.
It's not much. Because the turns of nothing is making it heal.
Okay, fine. If this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the porcupine down, kind of like in the corner over somewhere, just to
Hunt him.
keep him away from.
No, I don't want. I really don't want him to eat.
He's my buddy now.
Until he brings that fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go all out now. I'm just gonna start wailing on him.
Do it.
All right, that's 19 plus whatever. That's a 19 total.
That one.
Ah,
You break your hand. You drop your hand.
13 to hit. That doesn't. So I got
2 hits.
hits.
Ah.
18 total damage.
There you go.
Curse smackety.
Okay.
And I'll use. No, I won't. Okay, carry on.
It's its turn.
Yep.
Kill it. Like,
Feeling your blows of passion start to go into it, it attempts to frenzy.
Blows of passion.
Oh god.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Oh.
Hey.
Smackety back.
Curse smack.
Hubris. Get fucked.
You hear in bug, get fucked.
10, 24, and 8. 32 damage.
So, Kevin, what color?
And behind it, all of a sudden, you hear this boom, and just dust comes blowing out of the cave,
Fireball?
obscuring your vision, as whatever happened has just collapsed inside. You see steam begin to come out of the storm, but now the storm begins to blow even harder.
Kevin, I have to
Your
ask
turn.
you this. What color are you right now?
What color am I?
Yeah.
I'm
your heroes.
Meanwhile,
There
Oh,
we go. Okay.
he was consumed
What
by the
just
Sphinx,
happened?
and we'll find the genie lamp
I'm not ready.
I'm pretty
and the
sure.
magic carpet.
I'm pretty sure Kevin's responsible for the
No,
blinding
no.
white light after this.
No.
group, you have made your way back into the castle. You have headed up back to the drawing room, and you begin to discuss the coordinates. What do you do?
Do I know what the coordinates are? Because you never actually told me.
They are coordinates into the center of the sea. Nothing is around it. No islands.
Alrighty.
Nothing.
What are the numbers?
Oh, come on.
Elric, are these the same coordinates that you went to?
That's it.
They're the same.
I'm assuming it's.
They are not at all.
They're not. I'm sorry for assuming.
Yeah,
No, they're not.
when
You think they are?
when I found them, me and Bud had told me that when they'd been past this area and that there's nothing there. And when I was talking to that crazy lady in the chain city, she was talking, and I was holding up my half of the crow piece. She was like, "That's important. You are oh so very close, my special boy."
Yeah, the
So
demon
anyways,
thing.
I went off the map and we found things. So if those coordinates are something off the map, could be there.
What do we, Dustin? It's in the middle of the sea. Like where in the sea? Like what's the closest like port essentially?
No, the closest port that you know of is the port of the masts that you go out of. But it's toward the east, northeast. It would be southwest of the Forgotten Isle, the one that you found everything.
So we have some things to talk
It's nearer
about.
to Karagas.
So we need to find. Yes, Killian. What are you doing?
I'm very good at tracking.
Okay.
North.
Wait till the stone in the ceiling.
Is it north?
I think we have the Crow Queen, right? We have. I feel like a list of things that we need to do. We need to figure out what's most important.
I would assume that after 3 years on the ocean, I got pretty adept at map reading and navigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this
You can
is
have proficiency.
So do I.
if this is something we choose
You won't play on the
to
ocean
do,
at all.
I can make sure that
You
we
won't
get
play
to the
on the
right points.
So we need to do that.
Have you heard any more word of the Sovereign Hand?
No, I think that's kind of what we're. That's why I called you all back here. I don't know if it's really the best time to leave.
Exactly. But there's so
There's
many.
also that beam of light over there, and I have no idea what it is.
It seems rather ominous, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then, we still have, if we do leave, we still have Ashara that could possibly come attack us as well.
I think we should be decisive.
That sounds like a good plan.
This sounds like something we can't do.
How far off is the beam of light?
Oh, it would be weeks.
Oh, can I? What direction?
Southwest.
Can I?
The beam is southwest. Said it like 6 times.
Somebody want to write that down? The beam is
Can I
southwest.
try
I
to
have
just, like at least
Beam.
try to pinpoint where I think it would be?
I mean, you have an idea. It's past the Obsidian Sands.
Okay.
So that southwest would be passing through Ashara.
No.
No. Oh.
So I want to understand. You got those coordinates to the middle of the ocean. Nobody's been there.
Who's asking me?
Yes, Elric.
Thank you.
Why are you talking so weird?
Gotta maintain character.
Because sometimes I just want to know things as a player.
All right.
suffer.
Your player knows more than your character.
So, I don't feel like watching any of you guys go crazy. So, maybe after we get this whole political thing figured out,
I'm sorry, who said I was crazy?
David,
David, it's not all about you.
we could,
You are.
we could check out the new place.
how long ago did I get the letter from the Sovereign Hand? No.
A few weeks. We could be
Bean-
here anytime.
Vinar, if they, let's say they had left the day we got the letter, how far of a journey is that?
I'm not sure.
Do you know anyone who would know?
We could ask some of the scribes at the academy. They would know. Would you like us to call for them?
What it's getting, is it late?
It's like 8.
Yes, please.
Yes, Your Majesty. He goes to the door, sees a guard. Call the scribes. Yes, sir. He runs off. As you say this, you begin to hear bells ring across the city.
Can I go look out the window?
Perception check.
I would like to look too.
You took my dice.
Please.
Hey, Lyra.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
20.
You can't see through the window. She's in the way.
20.
Lyra, how come there's always like bells and fires and fireworks and parties?
I wish I
Kind
could
of how a
really
city
answer
works.
that. 20.
Thank you, Ashley.
Oh my god, I have memos. I'm reading some of these now.
You look out the window, and in the distance, you see. So remember, Garifon is surrounded by much farmland, and then to the northwest is the forests that lead to Ilden, and there's different mountains and things like that. But north is where the port cities are, north and northwest. In that direction, in the forests, you see a blue light. It doesn't look like any torch you've seen. It doesn't look like fire. It is simply a blue light. It looks as though it's coming from the forest, and it is so bright that it actually lights up that horizon as you're looking out the window. Bells begin to go off, and a few moments later, 4 guards come into the room. They are dressed in full armor. Your Majesty, we believe that there is danger on the horizon. We'd like you to accompany us to the main hall. We are setting up fortifications now.
What do we think it is?
We're not sure, but it looks magical in nature, and with the new recent sightings of Malix, we'd like to take extra precautions. I'm sorry. Paltus, forgive me,
It's okay. It's okay.
He's
Yes,
been
of
the
course.
villain
I would like everyone here to I would like everyone here to come.
Of course, Your Majesty, the fated, of course, welcome.
Yes.
Do we have any scouts out that direction?
Yes, we should be hearing from them shortly, but we can see the danger from here.
Yes, of course. Please. We need to get the defenses up, and we might need to go check it out.
I can go ahead.
As you begin to walk toward the main hall, you do see many soldiers running through the halls. Like it looks as though they're getting fortifications ready. You see like the typical cutscene of people running and like grabbing armaments and stuff out of the barracks and then running out. And you see on the tops of the towers, they are moving ballistae and stuff toward the north. After you reach the main hall, this is where the throne that no one sits in, so the empty throne. The empty throne sits in the main hall. You see that there are the tables set up in front of it where Lyra as well as Darius and Varasha sit. You come in and you see that Cecil, Varasha, and Darius have all been brought into the main room. Vinar looks, you see Olga from the north there as well, and you see several other leaders and many of the house, some of the house delegates have begun to come in. You see Lord Plinth and Tarnakis and Caspian. They have been brought in for protection. They are making quite a ruckus, and some of them look to be in their night lingerie.
Ooh.
Tarnakis has come in with Vicky Lorange, and they are both in pajamas.
Like
Do we have any information yet?
Christmas Carol stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Do we have any
Like
information?
the hat with the
Yeah.
ball.
That's exactly how I play.
Marshall's
Lila,
wearing,
I will.
Darius,
Marshall's wearing a nightgown.
the blue,
Yes, it is I, Darius, the first prophet of Astarius.
did you look at the blue light?
I did.
Does it look?
Magical in nature.
Yeah. Can you tell what it is?
I believe it is the spell Light, amplified.
We don't have. What enemies do we have that we know are magical?
Yeah, those people who are supposed to be coming, aren't they supposed to be super pretentious?
Yeah,
How much you want to bet?
but why would they? Does it look like there's an army coming behind the light?
You can't see. It's at the edge of the horizon.
I can. Great, there's
I can fly ahead.
I can step ahead as well.
The door's open. And
The
you
north is
see
my land.
3 scouts come running in. Your Majesty.
Yeah, it says spit it out.
There is a lone traveler coming from the north. We couldn't get a good look at him. There was light emanating from him.
It's just one person.
That's what it seems like. We did not engage per your instructions.
I think that we should go meet him. Without the whole guard.
As you wish.
Lyra,
What do you think it is?
A person.
One man?
It
Be
sounds
careful.
Like it.
Take counter spells.
Do you have just a counter spell that I can take with me, Darius?
Yes,
I
I have a
can't
drawer
do
of them.
that.
It's just a counter.
I can't.
It's a card. It'll cost you $1.
How far away is he?
He looks...
If we rode.
You would probably reach him by about 10.
All right.
Now like 7,
8.
7, 8.
Can we? I don't want the whole city lighting up because we're leaving. Can we leave unnoticed?
Of course, Your Majesty. There are the secret paths through the city.
Yes, please. Let's go that way.
Who would you like to hold the regency in your absence?
Bean, are you?
As you
Please.
wish. Let us know how it goes.
Lyra, would
course.
you like me to fly ahead?
No, I think we should just get the horses and go together. Just in case it's dangerous.
Agreed.
Your Majesty, perhaps we are being brash. They must come to the city. Perhaps we simply welcome them in.
I have to.
What
agree
if
with
they are a threat?
One man or woman?
Have you seen what one man can do? Do you remember Pexel?
Does the light change at all?
Slightly. Your Majesty, with all due
Did everything
respect,
taste purple for a second?
I've also seen what one woman can do when standing up to them.
But don't you think we should confront them and not have them come in the city walls?
That is your choice.
What do you think?
we should be diplomatic about this. We should let them come into the city.
Well, we're not gonna go attack them, David.
You can let me and Clara, she can turn into a bird and be unsuspecting, and I know the north. If
Yes.
somebody is that powerful enough to amplify light, we shouldn't send somebody out there flying to get
Well,
shot down with a
our
lightning
scout-
bolt.
our
We will not
scouts-
engage, of course.
Our scouts just went out there and they're fine. I just think we need to talk to whoever this is.
Your Majesty,
I can know-
time is of the essence.
I can know-
Whatever you're going to decide, please. We would like to prepare.
We need to ride.
I think
can
we
know
should
through
go as a
nature.
group.
Very well, we'll have horses waiting for you outside the city.
All right.
He shows you to the back of the hall, and as he pulls on a torch, you see the wall just.
That makes sense.
Right?
You head through.
Yeah, and we will be diplomatic.
You head through. With a straight path out of the city, you head down into the sewers. The path is well lit, leading you out. 2 guards have come with you. They lead in front and behind with torches. After about, I would say, 30 minutes, you make your way to a solid grate. The soldier goes in front, and he just simply moves it out of the way. You find yourselves on the northwest side of the city, As you come out of the shrubs, you climb out of the dug moat. There's no water. And you climb up, you are out of the city. A few moments later, you see a man kind of dressed in hood, and he comes up and he has horses.
Thank you.
It is I, a cavalier!
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's funny.
God.
Oh yeah, I type
Cavalier.
Who the
Hey,
hell
Gabby.
is this? He's the.
I have brought your
conqueror.
horses,
He's the
Majesty.
person who broke the horses.
Thank you.
Where's that Ina?
We don't have time for this. I told you that is an offensive term.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I will change my vernacular.
Thank you for bringing the horses.
You
Let's
have
go.
improved my lexicon.
I get on the horse
Okay,
and leave.
y'all head out.
I will take the lead.
See you,
in my-
Gabby.
It's getting dark. So
Speed.
you have torches, light, anything like that.
Oh yeah.
torches.
Drogo has not seen you in a while, so somewhere in the city he is getting restless.
Perfect.
Just
Oh God.
Good.
It'll come back.
The time
and
is
it's gonna
almost
be like,
come. Rolling on his back. To take within.
Oh. He sure he isn't being a
Terran
fool?
Duck will rise.
Terran
With
Duck with the rise.
Terran Duck will rise with the fight of the bear.
all right. One of the guards, they're riding with you. They look over at Your Majesty. Who are we meeting?
I don't know, but I'd like to find out before they come to the city.
Your Majesty, so wise. So wise.
The best defense is a good offense.
That's so hot.
Anything else you want to do? Or are you just gonna simply ride out into battle? I don't know if it's battle. I laugh at my own jokes.
I'll cast Goodberry and give
You go.
4,
Somebody
5,
needs to.
6.
Yay, good berry.
I think I'm the funniest guy.
I'll give you each 2 good berries. So
David
if
doesn't-
somebody goes down, you can plop them a berry and
Thank
give
you.
them 1 hit point.
Wonderful.
David doesn't have armor or a shield. He has leather armor.
That sounds like something David always has a problem with.
What?
Not having things.
Like an arm.
I mean,
or all of your stuff always.
Or,
David has a
or
lot
a
of money.
ring. You still don't know what it does.
I do.
Yo, did you find out?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's wearing it. David does have 990 gold.
That's
Nice.
hard.
It's nice.
You don't even know what you could buy with that much gold.
More money.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
Clara, is this
Not a
woman
half
that
plate.
said to find her? Do you know? Is she mad? Does she study magic?
Is on.
From what I was told by my council, yes.
Do you think she could be coming to find you?
I don't know. She seemed in a place that's not from around here.
Okay.
You ride.
An hour and a half pass. You ride. As you ride toward this northwestern light, away from the city, in the distance you see that torches light along the city castle, but they are simply night torches lighting Garifon in the darkness. It gets cold. You cuddle yourself up with your different vestments. The wind blows slightly dull, and the fragrance of hops and barley and wheat cover the area. But the strange blue light is almost entrancing. As you ride toward it, you feel strange. It's not like it's affecting you, it's not changing your faculties, it's not hypnotizing you. Simply, you feel resolve, determination, strength. You feel those little tiny hopes inside of you, those dreams, they solidify. They feel as though you can accomplish them. It's like when you watch something or read a good book and you get that feeling like, I could do that. It seems to strengthen inside of you. It feels as though you would never let go of that feeling. You continue to ride. You feel more purpose driven. And finally, after about an hour and 50 minutes, you approach the edge of the forest and the blue light comes into view. A figure comes out of the trees, covers the land in so much blue light that he's hard to see for a moment, and then with one step, the blue light is gone. You see a man, or the figure of a man, in silver armor. The armor is unlike anything you have ever seen. The closest description to this armor would be the silver mirrors you saw Montague walk into. The mirror, the armor shines and shimmers, yet isn't gleaming. It looks solid like a piece of steel. Doesn't seem to reflect the light, and yet it also looks to shine at the same time. It doesn't look like it could have possibly been forged by any person of any skill that you understand. The man is large, every plate buckling, snapping, colliding into itself. This is plate armor, massive, bulky, and yet it seems to move. The man looks as though he is walking with just a backpack on. He seems unburdened, fine, fast, almost like an elf, seeming to just, everything seems to move in place. The thing that is the scariest about this is that from the armor you see not a shimmer of any open spots. Where armor usually has buckles and things holding it in place, there is nothing. There is no spot where a weapon would penetrate this armor, and yet it moves. From the visor that covers the entire head, you see a faint blue light, a similar blue to the eyes that you've seen when you are Fey-touched. They seem to glow. It's not two pupils, it is the whole visor, which is kind of crusade-like, almost like a cross in the visors. He, on his back, you see a flag coming off of his back that looks to be attached down, and you see the banner blowing of a hand. His sword is massive. It actually impresses you that it would sit there. Think Cloud from Final Fantasy. He approaches and just looks. As he stops, the wind almost seems to stop with him, as though he was walking and the wind was trailing behind him, and when he stops, it blows out in front of you.
His whole face is covered though. Hello, traveler.
His head crinks and you hear the metal just kind of...
What brings you out this way this late at night?
He looks at Garifon and points.
Who are you looking for in the city?
He's pointing at the city.
We're here.
Are you here for peace or for war?
I'm here.
He motions for you to approach.
I ride slightly closer.
Lyra.
You guys are still right there.
I'll just have my bow out in my hand.
He looks as though he wants you to address him,
How can I help?
as though introduce yourself.
No. I am Lyra, and we are the Fated of Garifon.
His voice, as he talks, booms. It thunders. It actually fills your chest. The only thing you've heard anything like this is the voice in your mind. Azeroth.
My name is Darrell. I am from the Paliderian Order of the Sovereign Hand. I come bringing news for the Lord Regent of Garifon and the Middle Kingdom. Do I address you?
Yes.
The God King Aldous Galvin has set his eyes upon this province. How this meeting goes will determine the future of your children and your children's children. Either you will forge your dynasty with the Voraxans of the Sovereign Hand, or you will fall in a blaze of blue light, as we, the Vorax, will take this land. By any means, there is no force that can stop us.
What is your proposition?
My proposition is serfdom. you will retain title. In title alone, swearing fealty to the sovereign hand. In accordance with our bylaws, you will segregate your people. Those of Oraxan descent will rise like cream from the shaft.
I meant to say milk, but I'm fucked up.
I picked up what you were putting down. Under whose authority do you deem it your right to rule this land?
I am not addressing you, soldier.
Would you like to stay in the city for the night and we can discuss in the
I
morning?
need neither food, sleep, rest. I want your answer.
Well, we make answers as a council here.
Inefficient but understandable.
And I would like to talk in the city with the other few important members of our council.
I take it this news is troubling to you.
You sent a letter. Or your king sent a letter. Troubling but expected.
Do you speak for Karagas?
Yes.
Will they swear fealty to the God King?
I stand by Lyra.
I offer this to you, as not simply a vassal of his lord's magnificence, but as a friend of the living. Do not let him cast his eye upon these lands. Swear fealty. Say that you have segregated your people. Pay your tribute. And you shall fall under the sightless eye of his glory. Live the way you wish. Have your unity. He cares not as long as he claims. But resist, and I will pray for you.
Can I tell, does this guy seem alive to me?
You're not sure.
Can I do some type of check on him?
You can try to insight it.
Yeah, because he seems like
I
a freaking
too would like to
necromancer
try to
or
determine
something.
some like personality traits, bonds for us.
He has no personality traits. Like his voice is booming, and like you see nothing. Like there's not much to insight on.
27.
So as you look at him,
He seems to be telling the truth.
I would say you are absolutely sure you don't know. Like this, he is just. It's almost like he's robotic, but at the same time, he's showing you empathy. Like he's something different. You've never encountered something like this.
When do you need your answer?
I will leave at first light.
Okay, I will have an answer for you in the morning. Where would you like to stay in the city?
I will accompany you.
Please. Can you tell us a little bit more on the way back about your home?
I would be happy to.
A steed of phantom appears, and he gets on it.
Mysterious man and phantom steed.
We'll
You
start.
begin to ride back.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you wish to do?
I'm listening to him.
He's not going to give you anything you don't ask him for.
How long has your king been in power?
Our king has reigned as long as the Varaxans have survived this world.
From my knowledge of the Varaxans, they're not immortal. So, that seems like a lot longer lifespan.
We do not question the God King's omnipotence.
And yourself, you are part of the Paliderian order?
I am Darrell, Czar of the Paliderians.
Do you share the same long lifespan as the king himself?
We are forever unfallen.
Were you born this way? How did you join this order?
We chose it
When? At what age?
too long ago to remember.
Were you always a part of the kingdom?
I serve under his glory. I am a branch of the Fingered Council, the voice of the hand.
Are your people happy?
We are.
Why Garifon? Why Trevian? Why our area here?
We
What is-
felt a stirring.
Of what?
This land is godless.
That is not true.
Go on.
Many gods have made their presence in this land. And as of now, our people are free to worship with God they please.
There is only one god. Aldous Galvin.
This is the God King.
But here we don't believe that.
As I said, godless.
We believe in the other gods.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it.
No.
I've personally interacted with my own god. So how can you say we're godless?
This is a conversation that will get us nowhere. Do you wish to know anything else?
How long have you, or how many other kingdoms have you gone to like this and given the same choice?
It is a difficult journey south across the sea. The God King spoke, pointed to this land. We have come.
Do you interact with him and see him then, personally?
One does not need to know his will.
You came here for Garifon, but you speak of Karagas. I cannot make a decision for Karagas without my counsel.
Then I would find them before dawn.
What is the armor you're wearing?
It's like a whole question of its own.
You're dead.
This is the armor of the Paliderians.
It's made very well.
It is immaculate.
Where else are you searching? Are you looking at all of Trevia?
We will start with you.
So do you plan to protect us from the other forces that are trying to invade our city?
Can you not protect yourself? Should we have gone to them?
I think we can protect ourselves, but what are you offering us? This doesn't...
Mercy.
I don't know how you don't see that that's not going to be troubling to anybody you bring this proposition to.
Would you like a show of force?
How many
No.
kingdoms does the God King have under him now?
There is only one kingdom. The Empire of the Varaxans.
Tell us about your history. Have you fought wars? Have you lost wars?
We have been delayed, but we have never lost.
How many are in your Paliderian order? How close are we to...
You're getting close to the city.
There's 12 what?
There's 12
Yeah.
Paliderians, essentially.
How will you know we follow what the God King wants us to do?
Maybe not now,
Will we have
but we will.
people here?
I have given you my advice.
Your advice is to directly go against what the God King is telling you that we should do, which is just interesting.
Are you trying to find flaws in my logic?
No, I'm trying to understand it.
I have but one purpose. To enact the will of Aldous Galvin. The Fingered Council is his voice. I follow where they lead. I am not sure if that is his will, though.
If our council refuses what you say,
I implore you, do not.
but will there be violence, or will you just leave and then come back?
Do you wish for one? You believe one will take your kingdom?
Not at all.
Then what do you have to worry about?
But us inviting you into the city, we expect to have no violence, regardless of what answer we give you.
I have told you I do not need to enter your city.
Okay. On our land, we expect no violence, regardless of our answer.
As you wish.
We will go discuss. You will stay outside the city gates then?
That is your choice.
Why do you require a segregation?
There is only the Varaxans.
Your people will rise to power. Is he judging me at all for? Do you feel like do Claire and I feel judgment for not being complete Varaxans?
No, not from him.
No. We'll find you at dawn.
As you wish.
He simply takes his flag and just plants it in the ground and stops moving.
We go back into the city.
I'm just gonna say it, but I think we're all thinking it. Trap?
I don't think trap.
I'm thinking jump.
I would go back just to Vinar.
Okay.
And
The guards are like, that was super unnerving. Yeah.
That was so cool.
That dude was ripped.
that dude wasn't a dude.
I'm gonna whistle for Drogo.
How does he get so shiny?
He waxes.
But he has polish.
Wax on, wax off.
Lots of grasso.
Drogo will come.
Excuse me.
I'd go tell. Oh, wait, we should go talk with Vinar and Darius now.
Okay, you guys head back to the main chamber.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna take a couple minutes to take care of Drogo. Make sure that talk with him, give him love, make sure he's fed.
Okay. So you talk, the rest of the group goes in to the main room. As you open the doors, you see that there's a wall of guards. Their backs are turned, and you notice that they're like this. Their hands are up.
What's going on?
You push through?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you push through, you see that the guards have their weapons on the ground as you walk in, and you see two more of the Paliderians in the throne room.
What is the meaning of this?
One of them looks at you. I am Aris Langthorpe of the Paliderian Order.
Yes, we just talked to Delzar outside.
We have come to test your defenses.
The other one,
They are wanting.
Are they both in the giant armor? Okay.
Do they look almost exactly the same as Darrell's?
yep.
Are you done with your test?
This is simply a show. We do not want violence.
I have already told your brother that we would have an answer for you in the morning after we discuss. I think that's all we need to do. I think we're done here.
We await your decision. They walk, and the guards just kind of let them pass. Vinar looks at you, and you notice that Darius is in the corner, unconscious.
What happened here?
They were just here. Darius tried to defend us. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. You see Cecil is shaking Darius, and he just kind of wakes up. One of the guards approaches. Darius attacked him, and it did nothing.
What happened?
It was all pew, and then and then Darius was flown into the wall, and it was insane.
It's crazy, man.
It was sick, bro. It was so crazy. One of the other guards just looks. He points, and you see arrows on the ground, and the arrows are shattered, as though they hit something and shattered.
We need to talk. Did they tell you, Vinar, the same demands they told us? Of what they were
They did.
wanted?
But it was very strange. It was like there was emotion and yet nothing.
Does anyone here know anything about this Paliderian order?
Darius wakes up.
Darius,
Yes?
do you know anything about the Paliderian order or why magic is not working?
He will attempt a knowledge. I do.
Please enlighten us.
Uh-oh.
Back in the cave.
Oh, that's not right either. I don't know much about them. But here is what I know. It is said that a long time ago, Aldous Galvin rose to power. A god king chosen by the old gods. He was simply a man, but he became an idea. Through him, others joined. 12. They swore allegiance not to Galvin, but to the idea of him. It is said that they are immortal, unbreakable, ascending from their human forms into those you just saw. Some call it a gift of a strict god. Others call it a farce. Some believe that simply the Paliderians die, and those who train under them take up the armor. But it is always the same armor. They always go by the same 12 names. And whether or not they are immortal, there will always be 12. I used my spells and did nothing.
Do you think that's the armor?
I do.
Do we have a way to study it? figure out how to get past it. Doesn't look like a sword or anything could penetrate it either. There's no spots.
I would say we're outclassed.
Are we supposed to just give in to them?
What did they demand?
That we
Serfdom.
pay our tributes and segregate our people and pretty much let them control all of our land. And then we can continue to live under the sovereign hand.
This is your choice, Lyra.
It can't be only my choice. This will affect every person here.
What do you say?
The North will be free till the world bear consumes us.
Well spoken, says Gunnar.
It sounds like if we don't agree, that they will come back and take our land by force. And I don't know how we're going to fight them.
I spent an uncountless amount of time in the Trevian woods when it was cursed and haunted and full of just the most terrible, frightening things you could imagine. Those 3 guys scare me shitless.
One was a girl.
It makes my chin weak.
But I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
I feel like if we say yes to them, we'll just be going backwards with all the progress we've made. But I don't think we could do it alone.
If we say yes, we swear loyalty to another god. What happens to Cecil?
I don't think, in my heart, I don't think we can say yes. But I can't make the decision that could doom all of our people by myself. But I think we would need a lot of allies.
We seem to be short on those right now.
We are surrounded on all sides.
Just depends. I don't know how much time we would have. Where are the scribes?
There you are.
Scribes.
Scribes!
3. They look like the sand. Those
Monks.
The Jawas?
The Jawas.
Well, we know how long it took for these things to get here. How long do we think it would take for the whole army to get here? If we do.
I cannot say, Your Majesty. I have never encountered anything like this. I believe that all things in life test us.
Thank you.
From the knowledge that I have acquired, I would say 4 moons.
Knowledge, how long is a moon?
Probably 2 months. Oh, no. 2 months is what he just said.
A moon
So
is
2
like
weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Okay. Well, in this world, it might be.
We have
2 moons of Linaris. 1 of Sonexus.
Okay.
There's 2 moons?
moon.
Moon.
I really want to find a religion based on astrology now. Just totally bullshit it. I need to.
Clara, what would your people think?
Charlatan
I'm not
time.
here. Am I back?
Oh, I would think you.
Oh, okay.
So you come in and you see 2 walking down the hallway.
Okay.
Like the one just looks at you.
Is it the girl or the guy?
Time is ticking.
Clara,
I
what?
run in. Lyra! Lyra!
Clara, what would your people think?
Well, what was weird was that he told us to vow our allegiance to him, but that we could still go on living our life normally. Just that he was able to claim us.
Yes, but then we still have to pay. And I don't know if I fully trust them.
It sounds like they're trying to strongly hint that we would not win a war.
I think they were pretty clear about that. they
Well-
don't think we would win a war. But their beliefs are terribly backwards.
Was there any success in studying the mirror?
The one that blew up the academy?
Was there any success?
No, we shut it down when things got very dark, and I don't know if they found anything more out studying it behind my back.
Malix at this point approaches. He's been in the room. Perhaps we would consult the Inari.
Do you think they'll know more?
Perhaps we should ask them what they think, having been ones that had to bend the knee.
For sure. I think we should go find Baron.
I can call them here.
That'd be great. Darius, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's difficult, don't you think?
Yes, I do.
On the one side, we could simply pay our taxes and go about our way. On the other side, we don't know when they will call on us for whatever it is they're planning, or if they check on us to see if we have segregated our people. That's kind of a non-starter for me.
Bainar?
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
Elric,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Elric.
If we segregate our people,
I'm not going to do that.
well, just if we do that, because we feel like we can't win this war, they're slowly going to strip away the rights of the ones they view as less.
I personally don't see how anyone could think we should do this, but I don't want to think for everybody.
What do you guys think of this dilemma? Torque is fighting a pincer beast.
Player knowledge, Dustin, I forgot. The Tharans and the Varaxins are the ones that are like...
No.
The
No.
Varaxins are like to everybody.
Okay,
They're the humans. Humans suck.
right.
But David's a human.
Colonialists.
Yeah, you
Colonizers.
All right.
I'm all about
I think it's your turn.
coass.
Yeah, I am at
Praise
this
be
point
to chaos.
just focused on beating the
it.
tar out
Oh,
of him.
excuse me.
Yeah, if he wants to keep going, we'll keep going.
You're
I'm not gonna
amazing.
back down. Hey, look at that.
Nat
What do you
20.
know? Yeah, that's a.
Woo!
that'll be fun.
You know what that means?
So
We're gonna defy the Emperor.
Well, yeah,
13 damage.
You could do Fate Strike.
I wouldn't. I already did.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't.
He already
And
did.
then
Oh.
that is a 9, 17 to hit. 17 hits, right?
It does.
Oh.
It does.
That's a.
Here you go.
It's 9 damage. And
You were
that's
gonna
my
say it.
All right.
You were like,
So at this
I saw many
point,
things in that forest.
you just keep
including
punching
a
this
zoo.
thing. Boom, 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 and this turn in particular, you hit it, and it looks to heal 1 hit point. It kind of screams up, and then looks and kind of and goes back in the cave, seeing that you are not dying and it is not dying.
Yeah.
It simply gives up.
Is it
What up?
locked off, or is that only behind him?
Dust blew out, but it slithers its way through.
All right. Now that he's running away, I'll take the still like little porcupine guy, and I kind of set him at the edge of the cave so he knows where his way is in, and then I just kind of pet him and do a hand of healing, since I kind of bopped him and I was kind
Aw.
of mean.
Scooped up
that's a
field mice
9.
and bopped it on the head.
9 to heal.
Play whack-a-mole with it.
You heal it.
Must bring in
One number on the
ice,
D4 you
fire,
don't want.
bear.
I don't want a 1.
Dragon and bear.
You heal it, and it looks up at you.
Draco bear.
Doesn't bite you.
Does it know that he stole its tooth?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I'll just kind of go to pet him again. I'm like, it's alright, buddy. We're cool. And for the first time since I got it, 2 years ago, I would like to use my advantage on friendly animal handling
Do it.
checks. Because those are porcupine quills. This is a porcupine guy.
Just gonna like slap your
Oh
hand.
my
on it,
god.
just gonna-
That's
Was that 2
that's a
Christmases
20
ago?
or yeah,
Or Halloween.
20.
Okay, so you bristle back, you pull its bristles back, and as you do, it kind of looks up at you, just, and you know a tooth starts growing immediately back.
There you go.
Kind of gives up in your hand.
Hey, buddy. Well, go about your life. It was good meeting you. Sorry for the.
Keep it.
You wanna?
She has Drogo.
You wanna come with? Like, you can. I go on lots of adventures. You can hang out. I like that poison spit thing. That's kind of cool. Could be useful. Or you can hang out here. Your choice.
It just curls into itself.
Okay.
Starts to sleep.
Oh, buddy. All right, I'll fashion like a hood out of my, and I'll put him in my little hood, and now I've got a buddy.
Okay.
It's like it's kangaroo.
That is so wholesome, and I love it.
What's its name?
I don't know yet.
Wait, how big is it? Like,
Konos.
Okay.
You gotta make
so-
sure that the Kiranvar don't kill it.
Yeah, I'll keep him hidden.
So, you start to head back.
Yeah.
Take about 30
Bristles.
minutes.
Bristles.
As you
porcupine.
reach the end of your 30 minutes, kind of just trudging through the sandstorm, the sand begins to dissipate. In the distance, you kind of, and it looks like there's some type of cabin in the distance. And as you, it's gone.
No. No. I thought he was dead.
In the distance,
Oh,
you see it.
he's like a lich.
Canyon.
He's got phylacteries.
You see the canyon where
Penile.
Magua is.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll head towards the canyon. I'm still on a mission. I've got very important stuff for my friends.
Magua, the Agua.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
As interested as I am.
Because of the Coach Goglier.
Of course,
You're
because of the coach.
I must protect my Goglier.
Hearing that name, I'm here.
I am.
Yep.
Torque is not.
We submit fealty to the hand
The Coach Goglier.
for protection of the Koshko leader.
Ozeron will burn down the kingdom.
You head
Scorched earth.
towards
To the canyon.
Like we
sitting
use-
out
Good, right,
with
Drake?
with a staff. You see Magua.
We dismantle.
He looks at you. And he stands.
Hey, buddy.
Did you find?
Yeah, I found the little tooth of the little guy, but then I was also attacked by this big centipede thing that was like healing itself. I was like, and it was. Eventually, it ran away. It saw that I wasn't. Anyway, I'm back.
You got
I got
one
its
of the-
tooth too.
Let me see.
What? Careful.
He pulls out a pouch and drinks a potion. Looks like a potion. I shall live because you have returned.
Oh God. You okay?
Come. And he leads you into the canyon. As you come into the center of the canyon, you see they all look like they look to be packing up. The sun is beginning to set, and as they come in, you see a couple of the large warriors come up to. New foe, new foe, new foe, new foe. Show them.
Both of the teeth.
So one of them is actually big, like you'd have to hold it in your hand.
Oh, okay. Is that all right?
Yep, and then you have the tooth.
Okay.
As you show the tooth, you hear one of them go, Monka. And then you show the big talon, and you just kind of all go quiet. As you keep walking, you see the shaman walks up to you. Show the tooth. Monka. Slython.
Slide. That's a cool name.
Slython. You hear a couple of Slython, Slython.
It's like if you were in the Matrix.
He takes it.
It's my touch.
Slython. And he cuts your face.
Ah.
Slython. He takes his staff. And he hits you with it, and now green is on the other side of your face.
Okay.
Slide on.
He goes and he takes the tooth and he boils it. And as he comes back, he hands you the pot.
Slide on. Slide on.
Oh, this one's gonna be fun.
You want to see if maybe they'll help fight?
I'll go ahead and sit down, and I'll take just a big draft.
I haven't been down as the
Set
West
it down.
People, 'cause I already dwarf.
Kieran Bear.
So
Slython.
Slide on.
the East have the
Um,
on the right.
I got a very big jungle to jungle vibe.
You
Has
have-
anybody ever seen that?
You have you have resistance to acid.
Wow.
That's fun.
It's pretty awesome.
It tastes
But only for
mushroom.
24 hours.
Slide
It's
on.
gonna be
The large guy comes up.
really long.
Mudka.
Write it on.
Yeah.
Slide on.
Mm-hmm.
Slide on.
What do you would?
He walks away from you.
I will now take you to the edge of the sand sea.
All right. Sounds good to me. Let's go.
It is good.
He's one.
Moonkas are fragile. Slythans are the belly walkers.
It makes sense, yeah. Because the centipedes.
Come,
All right. Let's go.
you shall now be seen as Slythan
Ooh, I like that.
for the Garen Bear.
So cool.
All right.
I'm jealous.
Come.
He will lead you out of the sands.
All right.
Woo! Good job, Kevin.
Meanwhile,
Oh no.
I have all your things written in here.
Slython.
Get from one to the next. I like all
as you've discussed, I'm going to say your party has been discussing this for a while. The Inari have come. They have told you that they wish never to be oppressed again. That there is no future in disunity. Only together can you rise. That is their statement. The Golden Inquisition are fine with whatever.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Lord Tarnakis says, yeah, get segregated. Plinth also. Several of the other houses, they're fine with it. Pay the tolls. They're afraid of the stories. The stories are more real to them than the fighting. However, Darrell and a couple of outliers have decided that no, they will stand with you if you decide to go against it.
Caspian?
Yes. There's an underlying land politics. I'm gotten all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only-
Now the land politics are from an outside the line.
It's from outside force, but there's also many factors.
We're
There's
gonna
12
ride the dragons and burn down
Good.
the sovereign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
We are gonna bring in the age of dragon and bear.
Dragon bear.
Ice,
Dragon bear.
fire, and bear.
Ice,
The ice
fire,
bear.
dragon bear.
The fire bear.
You've never
Only-
seen a dragon.
Told in legend. The sky bear.
The great sky bear.
The sky bear is just a dragon.
Great.
The sky bear is a dragon that has fur.
I think that if we
As a group, what have you decided?
decide to say no to them, our main priority needs to be getting as many allies as possible.
I would have pulled Lyra to the side, and I would have told you that, Lyra, there is no council.
You finally tell me all
Yeah.
They're all dead.
No, I'm not gonna.
They're
I'm
super
not gonna,
dead.
I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just
There
gonna
is
say,
that
I
one-
super
you
murdered
still
them.
have one guy.
yeah. Well, no, he wasn't part of the council.
And you have
though. The council's gone.
Mikael and Nola.
I had my right hand person.
I just like to point out that Micah is very against being oppressed. And if he had any
They can't take any
he
more
would,
of
like,
our land.
not be cool.
But I'm not gonna go into detail about it. But just that there is no council, so whatever you decide, I will stand by you.
But you have people. Will they fight with us if you make that decision?
Yes.
I mean, I think that. Is there anybody at this table right now that wants to give in?
Soupy.
No.
Soupy.
I think we need to be prepared when we tell them to fuck off, they might start some games immediately. Because
Yeah, I think we all need to rest.
they're not just messengers.
I don't think they're going to attack the city on their own. I think they're true to their word.
Our insights say that there seem to be.
Is that what you wish to do? Is go to sleep?
I
Okay.
mean,
The council adjourns. Darius, they'll leave, and Cecil comes up to the two of you. What are we gonna do?
We're bigger than them. It might not look like it, but we're gonna figure it out.
Okay, I'm scared.
Can I insight her?
Sure.
15.
She's not scared.
I just give you a look, like. Are you, though?
Liar. Only you see it.
Only you see Kevin.
Are you?
there is
though?
there is no council.
Are you really scared?
I don't know what the future is.
Bless you.
Are you scared of them?
Good sound effects.
Or are you scared of something else? Did you not hear?
No.
I said, are you scared? Are you scared of them, or are you scared of something else?
Something else. I think that we're missing the bigger goal.
And what do you think that is, Cecil?
Praise! I'm just afraid
We both
that we're gonna lose sight of what's really important. You see a flash of that,
just.
but it doesn't look like her. It could have just been a vision.
What's the bigger goal?
We have to grow. We have to make Trevia. People respect us. We have to spread Trevia to this country, to this continent. We could bring peace.
Peace to who?
Peace to everyone. Ashara. I know they're coming. I hear you talking at night. The Golden Inquisition. Sweater Steve is still alive. What is the light in the distance? Lyra, I'm scared.
Everything will be okay.
Okay. She walks away from you.
Clara, something's not right with her.
I think she's leading on something. She's bigger than what she's leading on. And I think she knows it. And Lyra, are we not going to talk about Darius?
What about him?
How is he here?
He never died.
Lyra, what do you mean? I watched him.
Will see.
I don't think he ever died. I don't believe.
Me? Okay.
I should probably use mine.
Why?
Because it's the dragon die.
This?
I should use that die.
No, that's only for God rolls.
Exactly. You should trust me.
Darius.
I need somebody else to believe with me.
22.
You should roll that time. You should have seen.
So you just kind of, you're at disadvantage because you already did believe.
17.
Told you.
What?
Should roll the dragon die.
He's dead.
What?
He was never dead.
Clara, he never actually died. Are
Lyra,
you okay?
Lyra, I've seen the true him. That's not Darius. Something is happening.
What are you talking about?
The man is a walking corpse.
No, I did have a flash of that.
You did.
When did you... Is that what you see every time you look at him?
Yes.
I actually thought that my head was playing tricks on me, but saw a flash of that too, but he never died.
Lyra.
As you start talking, you both see a flash and just kind of flashes for a second, and it looks as though all the color in this room is gone. And as you look, kind of just, it's real quick. You don't even break concentration with each other, but it happens, and you see what looks like tentacles wrapped around the walls, coming through the windows, just like, and then it's, and everything's fine.
Does she see it too?
You both do. It's only when you're talking about this.
Do you see what I mean? Something is not right.
Do we trust him then?
You're in danger.
No one's around.
They've all started to depart.
Lyra, I'm gonna tell her everything.
Okay? That you killed the council.
Yep.
Okay.
And treed and everything.
What? So this little thing is talking to you? Like right now?
Only sometimes he comes, but he told me
Think it has
Cecil.
something to do with Darius?
I don't know. I think he has to do with Yevros. I think he is a figment of Yevros. He told me Cecil was a liar. He holds Darius's hand when I see him in that form. He says that we're in danger.
And now we're about to put ourselves in a whole nother dangerous situation when this could blow up on her face.
Yes, but he sees Cecil for whatever she is and whatever she's hiding, and he knows that she's lying.
Well, we know she's Astarius. She's a god in a little girl. But in everything I've read, I've never known her to be an evil god, but just...
I don't think that she can control her powers. I don't think it's that she's evil. I think that she doesn't know what to do with her power, and
why is she here? Why is Darius here if he truly is not alive?
I don't know. I think she might have something to do with it.
But the gods don't walk the earth like this. This is... I don't even know who to go to find out more information about this.
I don't know.
What about Rasha? Does she look...
I haven't seen anything wrong with Varasha.
She looks alive?
You did to her? You had a flash. Something different.
She looked dead to me,
Mhm.
right? But when you look at her, she looked like a corpse as well.
To you?
Just that one time. I just thought it was my mind playing tricks on me, like the tentacles, which obviously aren't here.
I think something very, very strong is being kept at bay on a very thin line.
I don't even know what to do about it. When you pray to Yevros, does he help you?
Sometimes I get Yevros, sometimes I get Treed, which is the form of him, and he just says that we're going to figure it out on our own, and we'll see.
Do you think we need to... Maybe your long-lost aunt will be more helpful than we thought.
Janella? I like Janella. She's so moody.
Treed said that he likes Janella.
He's talking to you right now.
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Can he see... So he can see me?
Yes.
Maybe you're just going crazy, Clara.
Does he talk to any of the other gods?
I don't know. He doesn't like to be helpful. He just
Or does
gives
he?
insights. I think he is very helpful, but he doesn't want to give
Rude.
anything away.
Fine. Do it on your own.
I said you were helpful. You're just not going to give it to me easily.
A guard comes in. Are you all right? You're like yelling at the wall.
Yes, we're fine. Please leave
Yes,
us.
yes, Your Majesty.
Okay.
I don't know, Lyra. I feel like I'm going crazy. Maybe I am going crazy.
Well, maybe we need to figure this out, but we have to have an answer for them tomorrow, and I still stand by what we've all agreed.
Clara! And he comes, Rogier comes running in. Clara! And he gives you a big hug.
Yes.
Oh, your brood is ready.
Thank you.
Lyra, we set up everything in the academy. The fires are almost out.
Good, Rogier, it is night. You should not be on duty.
Been off duty for hours. Now I'm just doing stuff on my own time.
Okay, but you
Working.
need to be prepared for the day guard, so you need to go sleep.
Day guy.
I'm off tomorrow.
Fighter of
You
the
are?
Yes, what is tomorrow?
Men.
Guard.
Tomorrow? Wednesday.
Oh, I'm not off. I need to go to bed.
Okay. Well,
Trees Day.
let's go rest so we can deal with the Paliderians tomorrow morning, and then we will come up with a plan from there and try to get as much help as we can, and maybe find Janella along the way,
Eventually.
and maybe she'll have some insight. Or they've been around.
Perfect. You guys head to bed. The night passes without incident.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
Torque,
100
you've been
roll,
traveling
though.
in the desert. Disadvantage.
D100?
You need a
Yeah.
18 will
bring your
in order to
D100?
sleep through the night to regain all your hit
Oh,
points.
no. Wait, yeah, I do. It's upstairs, though.
Does it make a difference that all I
It's
need to
not
do is
that
a 4-hour trance?
Elf 2?
No.
What's in
No.
a harsh environment?
Okay, 15.
All right, so 15, you will not heal. You take no exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay?
Will I at least get a short rest
Yes.
worth of? Okay.
I got it.
The night passes without incident. You awake at 5 in the morning. Dawn is coming. You wish not to
Yes,
keep
I
these
am
people
coming.
waiting. You are not dawn.
Did Memphis ever send my armor to my room?
Yes.
Two of
Okay,
my
good.
maximum hit
You have your armor.
Good.
Perfect.
when I long rest.
All right. So as you guys come down into you're at the bottom of the castle. You see David enter in his full armor for the first time since we started playing.
His his
Good
big
decisions were made.
His big old bushy like hobo beard is like under it.
Gross.
To the helmet.
Oof.
You got all your stuff back.
You should get mutton chops.
Bring him back. Bring back that style.
What do you mean bring them back? They're in.
Don't call it a comeback.
All right, we need.
Vinar and Darius are down there.
I look at Darius I try to really look at Darius and see
Just
if he
stink
looks
eye him.
alive.
Are you all right?
You're dead. Are you all right? Are you all right? You look ill. I want to do a medicine check on him.
You take medicine to dead.
Well, I'm faking.
He's
You
very-
don't look good. 14.
I am fine. You are the one that needs to be ready.
I'm ready.
I will keep the castle safe.
Okay.
We're all curious to see how this goes, Lyra.
Me too.
The city is ready, prepared. Guards have taken their positions.
I don't believe
Overtly.
there will be violence.
If there is an altercation, we will be ready for it.
Okay. Perfect. Clara, will you ride up front with me to speak for Karagas?
Absolutely.
You all head out?
Have we actually talked about Karagas?
No.
What are you talking about?
Like, I thought she was. What was the place? Like,
Yevra?
Yevra.
Karagas is also the common.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Like that, no, that part of
The area.
that state or whatever.
I always get the whole underground stuff mixed up.
It's fine. You head out of the city. As you leave, going through each of the different circles, each of the different areas of the city, you notice that there are signs up in many different places warning everyone to stay in their homes, that it's not safe. Go to local areas. So there is no one on the streets. They're ready for anything, unaware of how this is going to go. Of course, like any city, there are those who are obstinate and are still out in the middle of the street.
Extra.
Yeah.
Please do.
Everybody needs to be inside.
Is Zoo somewhere?
I'm sorry, but is Sarah outside saying that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Helix doesn't. I get days off,
Do you?
but
Do you?
Do you?
I don't. Sarah doesn't work when they're exhausted.
That's right. You
Yeah.
head to the end of the city. After about 30 minutes moving through the city. It does take a long time to get through Garifon, but it's easier because there's no one there. Are you on your horses?
Yeah.
You're on your little horses.
I choose not to be.
You reach the end of the city, and the large doors open. Blue light spills into the city. Two are about 20 feet back, and the one, Darrell Czar, stands in the center. He walks into the city.
I will have your answer.
The council and the people of Garifon
And the people of Karagas.
politely decline your offer, as we are a free nation and we will continue to be.
Is that your final answer?
We can have it no other way. It's not really a choice for us.
What a shame.
His sword ignites in blue light. Initiative.
About right.
Yeah.
All right.
What die should I
Now remember,
use?
your good berries are still effective.
Let's go.
Thanks, Taylor.
We all have two.
Oh.
Dustin, where's your dice tray? Can I potentially
Why?
have mine back?
I have
Do
a
you know where
plus
yours
12
is? I'll
initiative.
grab
I
it.
always roll under 3.
Take too long to get.
I understand
think
what I have
It's okay. You
now.
already did.
I got a 22.
Kevin, please roll up. You'll be one of the guards.
What is it?
14.
Am I one of my?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, F it up.
So everyone is
Can I roll?
aware. Good old Edgard is there as well.
Perfect. I need him.
You're the flame!
Perfect. I was like, who? Yeah, that's right. How could I forget him?
Edgard rolled a 6 for initiative. I need a 22 or higher.
22.
Okay,
Hey. Good job,
22.
buddy. You're all ready.
David.
David's all set and ready to go.
Oh, a 22
Oh, nice.
for Melkar.
Malkar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, kind of. Nice.
Nope.
I'm gonna because he's more of an NPC. David will go first.
Ah. With the power of light,
It's
I
your
shall
advantage.
stab you.
Okay. 18 to 20.
Alright, let's learn David again.
15 to 20.
14.
14.
I also have a 14 with a plus 12 modifier.
Elric. Okay. Next.
14, 14, 14.
Okay. Who do you want to go?
Roll for it.
No, just a second.
Okay.
I'll go, you go.
I'll go. You,
I'll go last. It's
Alright.
fine.
Clara.
Clara, Killian.
Killian. Ashley.
Ashley.
Lynn. Ashley.
I have a plus
Lyra.
12. I rolled a 2.
9.
Oh, Lyra.
The flame of Garifon.
I don't have a good initiative.
That's why I decided to go first and she's not going first. Otherwise, I wouldn't have cared since she's rolled so low.
I gotcha.
At least
David,
one
did
of
you
us
write
in
down the
front
name
should
of the
go first.
Paliderian? I have
Yes.
it written down, but
Yeah.
what was it?
Darrell
I was
Czar.
thinking.
I know
When I was
Darrell's are.
thinking of your name, I was thinking strong.
And then the
Like,
other one
I wouldn't
was
think of
Aris.
anything else.
Chin butt
And then you said there was another one, but you never said who he was.
What?
Who was he for my notes?
You don't have
I
it.
don't know.
You don't know him? Okay.
Okay. David.
Yes.
Being magical.
He's about 30 feet away from you when this starts. His sword, massive, is ignited in blue light. He is also blue, and he's almost blinding you slightly. So I would like a Constitution save to be blinded as you are the closest to him.
Okay. I get a plus 10. 14.
Just making it.
Nice.
You squint. As you see this, you see what looks like veins of energy start to move up the actual door wall, the stone. And wind is blowing off of him.
Are the other two doing anything?
They haven't even moved.
Ah, I see. David will pull out his sword of justice as a fainter light of blue light shines from it.
It seems pale by comparison.
It's not about how
This
bright the
is-
light is, it's how you use it.
Whatever these people are wearing, it is ancient.
Yeah,
just like your mom.
David on his horse will ride.
Oh, the horse is buckling.
Ah, crap.
It is
David
freaking
will get
out.
off the horse.
Okay, the
and
horse buckles in the
stride.
city.
He will sprint 30 feet at him.
You got it.
I would like to just point out something to all the players here, that these Paliderians are from the god of Vorax, and Vorax has given us a gift to absorb an effect of one spell or ability once per campaign, so please keep that in mind, that we could use Vorax's gift against his people.
Good.
And that might be cool.
I attack him
What does that
with
say?
justice.
Do it.
David, justice. That is a 12.
12.
No, I'm sorry, a 13.
13.
Yeah, for the first hit.
Miss.
A 18.
Miss.
And that'll be a 26.
Hit.
Okay. I will action surge
Okay.
to hit him, or attempt to hit him. I have one hit.
Oh my goodness.
That is a 13. Come on. A 17.
All misses.
And a 9. Oh, wait, that's it. Wait, hold up. Do I have that 18 thing where I can. That's a crit?
I thought it's only up to 19. Is it 20 and 19?
It's.
When he gets high enough level, it goes. If he's a
Goes to
champion, it goes to
18?
18. But I don't think he's high enough.
I don't think I
I
am
think that's like
either.
a 15th or
Uh-huh.
16th level.
Okay, yeah, no, it's 19. But
Oh,
that will be,
19.
though, a 29.
Hit.
Okay, I hit him twice.
Yep.
6.
Crap.
You hit him though.
I did hit him. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's going to be a 14 plus 11, so 20 something. 25.
Okay. He uses his reaction to have the damage, and then he halves it again.
Crap.
So, 7 damage.
Damage is damage.
Okay, at this, so you see David just with everything he's got, and the guy's just kind of moving, and then all of a sudden you kind of hit, and your sword like chips the first time, hits, and then all you hear is, and your sword just shatters.
Ah, crap. That's my only weapon. And that's also a Cyphus blade. Well, a fake Cyphus blade.
Malkar. You just
Oh.
see this, like David
Oh, no.
blows back 5 feet as his weapon blows
Wait,
apart.
that was a Cyphus blade?
It was a fake one.
Oh.
It was a fake one.
How'd you get a fake one?
Okay.
Why?
Oh, you have a Cyphus blade?
It was Zach's
Yeah, it
gift.
was a fake
doesn't
Cyphus
break.
blade.
It was
Oh, it
Zach's
was-
gift that
It doesn't break.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it was the long sword.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to be.
Because your weapon's magical, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Seeing David run
remembering
forward,
my mounts
Malkar is also going to just go at it. That's all he knows.
Excellent.
He takes his great axe and just slams it right into the dude that David's attacking.
Do it.
Darrell.
That is a 9 plus 14 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Does he only get one attack?
He gets one attack because he's level
That
4.
weapon will explode.
Okay.
So you hits the armor, and the weapon just literally just blows apart in your hands.
No, Judith! What?
I can do it once per day.
Judy, 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 Judy.
Yeah, it's only 19.
that's a special dice.
It's my
That's-
wrist.
It is his turn.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Ah, crap.
I am the Fury.
He comes down at you.
Who? Me?
Huh?
Ah,
You're the one who
perfect.
hit him.
Praise,
He has
praise
a-
be your god of horse riding.
AC?
21?
Hit.
Ah, crap. Both?
Roll the 7.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, they're. I don't know if we can fight them.
Hit.
Crit.
Crit. His sword ignites in absolute blue
I
fire.
think you're gonna get smoted.
Yeah. You gonna smite?
He smites. Smites at 5th level.
Oh, God.
He also has improved smite, and he crit you.
Yeah.
He has improved smite at 5th level.
How many hit
he
points
critted.
do you start with?
So it's
Ellie, why
I
don't
think
you
it's
use
I think it's 7. It's gonna be 14d8.
Yeah, I was about to say, you ready to roll up a new character?
Yep.
Nope. I ain't
Do you need
we ain't doing
eights?
nothing like that.
14d8.
Sarah will rise again.
Right here, Dustin. Here.
Like a bear from its
I have
like a bear from
1, 2,
hibernation.
3, 4,
Kill
5
him
right
will.
here.
Here, take my dice to kill me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he gets to roll more. Okay. 10, 20,
You should have stayed reading your memos.
30,
That's probably a long resting.
30.
Oh my God, I
42,
didn't-
42.
What's this about Torque being
This is a village?
We don't know Courtwork.
50,
But he does. He has
The guy
memos.
got the memo.
56.
Yawgmoth is back.
56,
Oh god, he gets D6s.
56. 56.
What does this mean?
66. 72.
General Malix is no longer under the control.
82 damage with his crit alone.
Oh, that's one hit?
Yeah. He'll use his second 5th level to. He can't because that would burn, but he can smite you with his second attack. You could just smite again, can't you?
Yeah, every time you hit with a.
Yeah, so he'll
weapon
smite
attack.
again at 5th level, but he doesn't crit you. So it's going to be 78. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2d6. Plus 10. 6.
Is this how you thought it would go, Eli?
12,
What?
Is this how you thought it would go?
1,
Yeah.
30, 44 more damage.
44?
44.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
He action surges.
Yep. I might not be up.
He has advantage on all of his attacks.
Just you swim away. You have a full speed. and
7 will
full
hit.
plate.
Oh my god, I do have that.
Just jump in the water.
19 crits.
Oh god.
He'll burn his 4th level spells. How much life are you at?
34.
You're done. I'm not gonna roll it. It'll just waste time. There's
Like,
no way. He's
down?
gonna deal. He's gonna blow his next 2 spell slots to deal another 78 and then 78 plus 2d6, 2d6 plus 10, 10. There's no way you're up.
So, down or dead?
Down.
Down.
You just see him hit and David's armor explodes.
You just got that on.
Got it.
Yay.
He walks
Oh,
up
God.
and puts his sword at his throat.
Do you reconsider?
That will be his turn. Elric.
Run away! Or use the candle.
Use the candle.
I'm going to stay silent but cast True Seeing.
Okay. You cast True Seeing, and just like the mirror, all you see is light. You see no physical form behind this armor. He is just white light.
So he's multi-classing.
The energy that you said was going up the wall behind him.
It is True Seeing wouldn't give you like more. It just looks like magic. It's starting to break the walls.
Okay. I can't. It's so bright I can't see anything. It's just,
I mean, it's not going to affect your attacks and stuff, but no, you can't see anything.
Okay. As he's moving around, or if he does an action and I see something different, just let me know. I
Perfect.
just want to pay very close attention to their behavior and how it might change.
Clara.
I don't know how to react.
Okay.
Your reaction is you're dead
Yeah.
and dying.
I use my reaction.
So
to
I'm
deflect
going
damage.
to, as I see this happen, I'm going to pull out my Gnar blade. Ignite it.
Okay. It doesn't ignite.
Well, I mean, when you pull it out, it does.
Mm-mm.
Last time I
It
did.
is a great sword that the druids can use.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it.
It's
like,
not a Cycus blade or anything.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't do that. I'll put it back. Take out my weapon. I
Too?
should. Okay.
I don't know. It's still cool.
Actually, no. I am going to because
Okay.
for what I'm gonna do.
Your father's blade in
yes.
your hand.
My father's blade in my hand, and I'm gonna look at my friends, knowing like, hold up, and I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna try and channel the Fae power at them.
Oh, okay. You wanna go Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
You begin to chant. You start to pray. No rolls this turn.
Okay.
Coup de grace, David. So
Killian.
This is Mercy Kill David.
I will enter rage,
Bonus action.
and I would like to. I will take my spear and throw it at at the armor to try to. I guess I'm gonna target his arm to try to either disarm him.
Sure.
All right, actually, yeah, I'm trying to throw it to disarm. him.
Is your weapon magical?
No, it's just a spear.
Okay.
That's a 17, and with advantage, correct? Or disadvantage?
Why would you have disadvantage?
Because I'm aiming.
Oh, you're aiming. Yes.
So I get a 17 and a nat 20. So 17 plus 7, so 24.
Miss.
Miss? Dang.
20. So you just miss. He just moves this weapon. It's 25.
All right. Well, I can sprint 55 feet, so I'm going to charge him with.
Tackle him.
Yeah, I grapple him with my pulling out my long sword, using it 2 hands, and then once per day I can use my high risk dice, and I get that with advantage.
Nice. So you're using your attack action the whole time.
I use my extra attack.
Okay.
Oh!
And you get advantage.
19 plus 7 is going to be
That'll hit.
26.
Yeah.
Is you're attacking with a magical weapon?
It is not, unfortunately.
Okay. He does not have a reaction anymore, so he will not be able to have this.
All right. Long sword, 1d10. That's going to be 9 total damage.
9, so he takes 4.
Oh wait, 9 plus an additional 3, so it'll be 12.
6.
Yep.
And he took 9, so he's taking 15 damage. All right, Ashley.
Buddy, you just messed with the wrong do-gooders. Reconsider this. I'm gonna pull out the bow and shoot him 3 times.
Is your bow magical?
It is. The arrows are not.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna bonus action favorite foe him.
Okay.
You had d6s to the hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Crap. Nice.
No, that's a 3 and a 5, but that's a 25 for 1 hit.
Hit.
Ooh. We know the AC.
That's these 3. So that's gonna be 11 plus 4, 15 piercing.
Piercing, so 7. The arrows, they're hitting him, and it looks like he's taking some bludgeoning from the hip. They're just exploding on his armor.
That'll learn you.
Lyra. His last words were, "Do you reconsider?"
We said no violence, and this fight is not going to be taken here. We will not reconsider, for we all worship the God of our choosing. And I look down, and I'm going to try to divine intervention to show the proof of Azeron.
You can use divine intervention.
Would be the coolest thing if it worked.
Right there.
What? No.
Lucky number 13.
13 or lower.
Oh,
She's using the actual spell.
No. It's still
Come on, Allie.
11.
81.
Damn.
right.
Even if we were going with
Seems
high.
as though he can't hear you.
What?
It's dawn.
What's that, Lyra?
That'd be cool if the dawn's coming up.
You gotta speak a little bit louder.
He only answers every 25 prayers.
And
You're the
then,
37th prayer of the day.
since I'm on the horse, can I... How far away from...
The horse is freaking out, so you'd have to handle animal to keep going.
Nope.
So the horse
That
bucks
one.
you. You can get off the horse if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get off the horse. The horse.
How far away?
30 feet.
And I will run up to... I'll run up to him and with my shield out and just... This isn't the time to fight.
Push.
I can't push him. I can only go 30 feet.
Aris.
That's the other
Yeah,
paladin.
Paliderian.
She takes out 2 great swords
Oh, Jesus.
and runs.
You're kind of just dead.
She runs at you and readies with her blades up against your neck. And the last one, you see him just go, and a flames appear and all of a sudden a little ball of fire just appears behind the group and it just hovers there.
Oh,
Oh,
delayed fireball.
Late
Late
blast
blast.
fire.
Oh god.
David.
Death saves.
Come on,
Nat
20.
20.
Nat
Nat
20.
Gotta be in the thing.
Oh, and it was a nat 20.
I'm sorry.
Gotta be in the thing. Come on, roll
That's what you
something.
choose to do. 2. That sucks. Malkar.
Oh,
Your Majesty. Do I engage?
One fail.
Yes.
Okay. Attack with the hand axes. I got 2 hand axes.
Is that soupy?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. The only way I can hit is if I get a nat 20.
Darrell Zar. Readies. You see him lift. Do you have a fail?
Yeah.
He lifts his sword up. He just lifts his sword up in front of David. Are you sure? Ready. Elric.
Healing word.
Healing word.
No one counter spells it.
It's his one reaction.
Question. Montague had that ability to not cast spells, or like he didn't have to use any of the like verbal or semantic components. Could that be could that have been a like advantage against counter spells?
It wouldn't be, but it's cool.
Well, basically,
Because, like, if
you
you're
can't
not-
tell that a spell's being cast. You can't necessarily counterspell.
Yes.
I have to think about
But
it.
I don't think it's.
Nobody has that, so.
Yeah,
Not
it's
right
a
now.
sorcerer
Until Montague
thing.
comes
I'm-
back. Until he's
until
rebirth. Until he's rebirthed from his monumental
Somebody
stone.
pray for Montague to intervene.
No,
Are
no
there-
divine interventions.
Are there any?
lame.
Yeah.
Unless your character can cast it.
Are there any?
Then okay. Then okay.
Montague isn't divine. He's
So you would go to play and it just.
Are
Your
there
string
any
breaks.
changes with the true sting?
Oh, you see magic being cast now from the light.
I cast
I
total
want
darkness.
to begin walking towards them.
Okay.
Just to see if I can see anything other than absolute power.
Okay. You don't.
Do we have
Okay.
to? Okay, fake.
Anything else?
Because I've used movement my action, so.
Lyra.
Claire.
It's not my turn.
Elric went.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped way down. Clara. Wow.
Does anything happen?
No. And it seems as though it's stifled.
Okay.
Stifle bird.
Plan B.
Attack.
I'm gonna look around at all my friends. I'm gonna pull out my cookbook that Montague left me. And I'm gonna hold it.
Man, it's been one round and there's like Hail Marys going.
Right? Yeah.
Crazy.
Alright.
Well, I mean, we're literally fighting stuff that we can't fight,
Yeah.
so you can't just.
I'm gonna
It's about
play
D&D.
right. I'm gonna play story here. So I'm gonna hold my Darius's cookbook. I'm gonna pull out the mirror that lets me see Cecil. And I'm gonna look at my friends that are about to die.
It's only me.
Well, I mean, she
We're all
needs
gonna
more that
die.
or
We
not.
get you.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're
Go in the moment. We
Yeah.
got it.
I mean-
Okay. So,
You took like 200 damage. We're not gonna take that much.
you may think that you hold the power right now, but we are the fated, and we choose our own fate, and you will not define us. I choose my own fate.
What would you like to do?
Monologue.
I mean, that's what the croc did.
It's a good monologue though.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's, good. It's definitely great.
At least it was better than the crocs.
I am the Crocs.
I'm gonna roll my d20 to survive. He decapitates you. I don't do that.
I think what's fun about that is that like we can infer that all the accountants and Garifon have terrible nicknames like that.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, like with the cookbook open, I don't know, I guess whatever, because I don't want to cast anything that's going to be deflected upon it. I just guess I kind of want to believe in the Star Touch and see if we can ignite it or just all work together as a team. Like, I'm trying to promote them or encourage them to
I'll
believe.
give you a non-god roll, god roll.
Monty good roll,
Okay.
as it were.
Roll a d20.
We roll.
I believe in the weed.
I'm not rolling, I'm going to try.
15.
So you pull it out, and the power you've evoked against Malix does not work against these three.
It's okay. That's alright.
How do they basically have anti-magic field on top of the fact that they have magic?
They don't have anti-magic field.
They just resist.
It's not. It's just like
They are
the way it's
resistant.
stifling
To what?
There's
They are resistant.
abilities.
There's a reason, but it's not anti-magic.
They have resistance.
I think I know the reason.
Killian.
Get
All
him.
right.
You got 2 good berries.
I do have good berries. I do. I wish to jab a good berry in his mouth because I'm right next to David.
Okay.
All right, and then
It's an action, dude.
That is an action.
Yeah. So you get down, you have 1 hit point.
I have 1 hit point.
Okay, you wake up and there's just a flaming blade above your face.
Correct.
Oh dear God.
Oh, Ashley.
and does that mean I can take the attack action or not? Because I did. Okay,
No, you're giving an item to somebody to use.
gotcha.
So,
Just double checking.
Fuck it, I'm gonna keep shooting them.
okay.
Same guy. But only 2 attacks this time.
I didn't make an attack, so I go out of range.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a total miss.
Ting, ting, ting.
Can't roll above a 4.
You did.
Live.
Once. Out of 5 attacks.
Death to the hand.
So they're just pure light.
For him.
Well, do you say that?
He has not
didn't.
yet. Can we speak out of turn or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as within like a 6 seconds for the round, like, so you don't monologue. Yeah.
Monologuing is for evil
Unless it's your
NPCs
action.
only.
Unless it's your turn and you use the whole time to monologue out.
To be or not to be.
I'll let everybody know that these guys are definitely not
Then how do you say it?
human.
It's like they're made of magic. Or something. Right, there we go.
My one's human. I try to take out the lantern to see what turned them into this.
Okay.
I think they were human at one point. And I know that
So she's got their blades up to you, and then you just. Oh my god! Did not see that coming.
Oh my.
sorry.
You're the
I think that's a good thing.
All of a sudden,
killed them
everybody,
hit me.
because the lantern ignites, and for those who don't know, the lantern gives her the ability to see whatever killed these people. But if they died, whatever killed them, if it was magical, affects you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Holy shit! So all of a sudden,
The flame will not burn.
all of a sudden, you just see her lit, and in fractals. It's not like you see it exactly. You see, who are you doing it to? I need to know first. Who are you shining it on?
The main guy that's
Darrell Czar.
yeah.
You shine it on Darrell Czar, and all of a sudden you see what looks like a young man, maybe 25, and he's got his arms out. He is naked, completely naked, and all of a sudden you just see light just erupt around them, just as they're looking up into what could only be described as light. There's nothing else. You can't decipher it. It has no meaning. It just looks like they're standing in light. Within a moment, it just covers this person in light, and you just see Lyra just scream, ah, and just fire back. She fires into a building, just ignited in light and just hits the ground. You are dying.
Okay.
Yeah. You would actually probably take enough to like be super. You're dying. A house starts to collapse. It literally just blows her all the way back.
Yeah, she pulls out the lantern and I'm like, no!
That was cool.
No.
Is Darrell
Aris lowers her blades. Kelthos goes and the fireball it disignites. Darrell Zar, who readied
Very well.
and jams his sword into the ground right next to your head. Aris walks toward the building, and you see Kelthos just move past. They don't even care. Like, you're just kind of all like, "Ah," and they just move past you, and Kelthos just moves, and all the rocks and debris move away. And Aris goes and puts her hand on you and heals you for 1 hit point.
Like a good paladin. Enough to get back into the fight.
As they're over at you, you see Darrell Zar move, and he leans down with one knee and looks at you.
It would seem we were right.
And he offers you his hand.
I'm gonna take it.
He lifts you up. Aris offers you hers.
I'll grab it and I kind of get up by myself. Kind of brush myself off a little bit.
What was it, like a test?
Did I hear him say that?
Yeah.
What were you right about?
You will protect this land.
Yes.
Good.
Aris will take a look at you, Clara. Will you show the same strength in Caracas?
Absolutely.
This is good. We are sorry for the subterfuge. We have seen kingdoms fall under the gaze of the God King. We are his will made manifest. The Fingered Council does not share his will. You were willing to die to believe that these people are equal?
Yes.
Good. We will go back and tell them there is nothing for them here.
Huh.
Thank you.
Do not believe that the Paliderians are evil. The Voraxans are misguided. We gave our lives for an idea.
I see that.
They walk out of the city.
David, are you okay?
I got another story to tell the ladies.
David.
David's just gonna stand up and walk away.
Who else is out here?
You see guards running down, but it's been 30 seconds. Like, they're running towards you. Your Majesty!
I'm okay.
Horses begin to ride from either side as though they're going to go flank them.
Are they gone?
Stop them. Lyra.
Stop! Don't chase them down.
They're gone. One's a wizard.
They're going to leave us alone.
What in the hell was that?
That was a test.
I saw what happened to them. They were human. They gave themselves to something and couldn't see it.
Your lantern is utterly destroyed.
Yeah, it is a one-time use thing. It's definitely a one-time use thing.
Oh.
I believe.
So as you kind of pick yourself up from the dust, surviving this twisted test to see if you were worthy of saving, you feel something tugging at you. La Clara.
I look down at him.
La Clara.
Fiona!
La
Clara, look. As you look up from this dust, you see the tallest towers of Terrafon. And all of a sudden, it's just kind of like, there's a flash. There's a maelstrom surrounding the kingdom. And from it, you see tentacles reaching down, wrapping themselves into the city. It disappears and you see the white spires as it is dark and it's only lit by the candlelights. You're in trouble. And our game comes to an end.
Oh my gosh!
That was a great
Another-
idea with the lantern. Oh my god.
That was insane!
Ah!
What?
The classic case of the
We
players
were
fucking
so
up Dustin's plans.
screwed. That was good
Level
job,
10 level up now.
Good job.
Level up.
Level
Yeah.
up?
Level
What?
up.
You
What?
don't ever get to
Really?
level up.
Level up.
I get an ability score improvement.
That is exciting.
Oh my god.
Can Malakar level up?
That
Can
was
Torch level up? Can Torch
Peace.
just level
Yes.
up?
That was
Can
stressful.
Rogear or any of the NPCs level up that I have?
Can Bud level up?
Too many questions.
We'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
the players can level up. So thank you, gang. Have a
Thank
great
you,
night.
guys.
We'll see you in
Yes.
2 weeks.
Woohoo!
Can Micah level up?
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right inside my heart.